Good. All right. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Give me 1 second. I gotta start recording. Record on this computer. Nice. All right, here we go. Welcome everybody to Campaign 2, Episode 8, I believe. This is insane. 2 months, I believe, we're going at it now. Thank you for everyone that came out. I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone that came out. I appreciate you for this one. We're starting the animated video process. The animated theme song is also coming along. But other than that, let's jump right into it. So last time on D&D, the characters managed to make their way into Upper City. In doing so, managed to secure rooms in the Helm and Cloak Tavern and Inn. When doing so, Odin decided to get a new cut, and the rest were going to figure out plans on going shopping and also reconnaissance. Half of the group split off and went to do some shopping with some money given out by Zeldris, and the other half of Rhea and Zeldris were going to stay back and do recon. However, on the way to the Wide, where the main shopping district is for Upper City, the gang encountered a mage that owned a very out-of-place tower that needed a little bit of help, as he's very not good with his coin, let's put it that way. They were charged with clearing out the top floor towers, or the top floors of Ramazith Tower, which is 6 floors in total, and had been told that many of people tried before, but were not able to succeed in this. With Odin running back and tackling Zeldris and carrying him over his shoulder back to Ramazith Tower, they began their journey. They cleared out the first floor after encountering a couple of ogric jellies. The second floor, it would be the third floor and the fourth floor after encountering a couple of kobold. They stomped out a mimic on the 5th floor and then went up towards the 6th floor where they encountered a wandering female spirit and the deceased body of a long aged mage. And with that, as the wail of the creature ceases and all of you are able to resist falling unconscious to 0 hit points, and the body of the undead body that now reaches up towards you, Odin, I need you all to roll initiative. You can unmute yourselves.
Gotcha. All right, we're at a good start for Lelouch.
Yeah.
Just hold on to those numbers. Hold on to those numbers for me.
That's decent.
Y'all already know.
All right. Also, just hope everybody's having a great night, man. Nice Friday night. All right. 25 to 20. Okay. All right. Love it. It is okay. Give me 1 second. Gotta write something down. 20 to 15. What'd you get?
15.
15? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next up is going to be 15 to 7.
14.
14 for Zeldris. Odin and Lelouch, what'd you get?
3.
3.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. All
2
right.
in total.
Lelouch and then Odin. Okay, awesome.
Great start.
Give me 1 second, all right?
I'm so scared.
See, Sean, I was really I thought you really got a good roll.
Yeah, I overhyped it because comedic effect.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I guess I'm going last.
You know, I only get these naturals, baby.
Feature
Natural ones, but they natural. Natural ones, but they natural.
Test rolls.
Oh, yeah, let me test the roll too.
So far, they've been horrible.
Okay, so far they've been very consistent.
Well, I'm glad I got this out of the way until I roll 3 more.
Now, to get started, boys. As you guys are about to begin your fight, gotta make sure I keep in mind. All right, awesome. As you guys are getting started on the fight, the first one to reach out against you, Odin. You see the kind of pale grayish body, the gray kind of withered patches of hair, an interesting robe with different types of like patches on it. You see each patch has like a different icon, but it's moving extremely quickly as a claw coming to rake across your body. This individual. What's your armor class?
16.
16? Also, I need you to make, first off, you start breathing in, and it is a horrid stench. I need...
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh jeez. He busting out the squares.
I need Lelouch, Odin, and Lelouch, Odin, and Ski Pop to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll this with
23.
23. What'd you get, Silas?
Nice.
Huh?
Oh, nice.
22 for me.
22. So, okay. So you all succeed, but you smell this this wretched stench coming from the body as it swings by. It is going to use a claw attack against you. Odin, what's your armor class?
16.
16. It just misses. Just misses as it rakes across your chainmail, but your chainmail is just enough so it doesn't harm you. However, it does stay. It'll stay there. Next,
Disgusting.
It's gonna stand up. There we go. Next one up is going to be the Banshee, and she's going to
Kill us.
attempt to. Let's see here. She's going to first off. Each within 60 feet, so that would be all of you. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom?
Wisdom. I'm gonna go and roll with D&D Beyond again so that all of you can see it.
Go for it. Wisdom save.
Hey, these new dice work well. For me, I'm sorry, dude.
What'd you get? Oh, that's sweet pop.
I'm sending you a pic. I got a 20.
I got
You got a 20. 19, Lelouch.
7.
A 7.
I got 2 plus 5.
Deldris.
23.
23. Okay. All of everyone except for Lelouch. Lelouch, you are now frightened and cannot move any closer to the Banshee.
Will do.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And with disadvantage, if you can see. Okay. So yeah, you are now frightened for a full minute. All right, so you can't move any closer to the Banshee, and any attacks while it's still in your periphery is with disadvantage.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and put frightened under your in D&D Beyond. And after that, it is going to move up towards Sellers.
Excuse me, God. That's all you can say.
What's up?
I have a question.
Yes.
Josh has commented, yo, go follow my Twitch. I'm Alberto's dad.
That's one of the kids that was here.
Was he the guy who said subscribe?
Yeah. What's it called? Okay, so she's going to make a corrupting touch against you. Zeldris, what's your armor class?
19.
19.
Yeah, that's what the +1 in the armor.
She's going to miss. However, as she misses, you see her just disappear into the floor.
Oh no.
Not fancy. Not fancy at all.
That's not cool.
That's the last saw her. And with that, next up is Ski Bop.
Ski Bopulus. Okay. Let's
What are you
see.
doing, Ski Bop?
So did I see her just disappear into the floor?
You would have seen her disappear into the floor.
Okay. I didn't see like shit. Okay. So instead of what he was going to do, I'm just going to use Shockwave. I'm going to use Shockwave.
Okay.
Which is the cantrip on the skeleton.
It's not a skeleton. It actually has skin, meat, and bones. However,
the undead guy.
You got it.
The skeleton inside of it.
What's the save?
I have to roll a hit.
It's roll to hit.
Yes, sir. My first roll to hit. Up. Okay. 18 plus 5. So
that hits.
Ooh. 23. Now 1d10. 7 points.
7 points of damage.
Of electrical and lightning damage.
You got it. Of lightning damage. Got it. And as you reach out your hand, you see a bolt of lightning strikes out and hits him right into the chest. And as it does so, you can see some of the skin begin to kind of char and fall off. That's a decent amount of damage. Go ahead, Zelda, you're up.
First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get right behind Ski Bop.
You're gonna go ahead and get behind.
I don't know what's going on.
5, 10, 15, get right behind Ski Bop.
Yep. And how's my homie looking? He looking kind of hurt. So I'm gonna use my action to use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And he's gonna get. Ooh, that dice is clean. 11 hit points back.
There you go. Ski Bop, you heal up 11 hit points.
Roger, Dodger. Thanks very much.
Very nice. Very nice.
They're supposed to be at full. Aha. And
bonus action,
to hit me with
healing word on.
You can't do that. You can only use one level spell.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. I'm gonna hold my turn then. I'm gonna just end it.
All right. Next up would be after Zelda should be Lelouch.
Okay. The undead creature that Ski Bop hit. How far away is that from me?
That would be the Ski Bop hit would be 5, 10. It'd be about 10 feet of movement from you. It's right here.
Oh, okay.
Right in front of you.
Am I moving in the area of the Banshee at all?
You can't see the Banshee currently.
Oh, okay. I am going to go up. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is bonus action, Shield of Faith at first level.
Okay.
On to Zeldris. So now you now have a +2 bonus to your AC for up to 10 minutes, but it is concentration. So you got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, you beefed me up. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And could I use a cantrip as an action?
You can use a cantrip as an action.
Gotcha. All right, I'm going to use Primal Savagery,
Okay.
which is a melee spell attack against the undead.
You have to get closer to it.
Yep.
Go for it. And what exactly does it do?
So what I do is I channel my primal magic to cause my teeth or fingernails to sharpen, and I'm ready to deliver a corrosive attack, making a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 acid damage.
Okay, so as you come out, you see the claws with the dripping green liquid at the end. As you come out and slash against this creature, go for it, make an attack.
It was a 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna just roll on here. That's 7 points of acid damage.
Ooh. Another 7 points of damage. You did. All right, awesome. Got it. And as you rake across it, you can see again, as you reach at the skin and pull back at it, the skin almost like comes off.
Oof.
Anything else?
Not that I can do. Okay. So I'm just gonna stay there for now.
Got it. Odin, you're up.
Okay. So Lelouch is behind me and the undead's like to my right?
Correct. It's Lelouch is now directly to the left of the undead, and the undead is right in front of you.
Alright. Yeah, I can't move around. I'm gonna cast a spell. It's called a Great Axe.
You got me. Go ahead, bud.
And I'm just gonna make a melee attack. Let's see how it do. Okay, 17, 10 plus 7.
That hits.
Nice. Okay. Oh, that's nice. So it's going to be 14 points of damage.
Roy, say one more time. 14 points of damage?
14, 9 plus 5.
Oof, it's looking rough. It's looking rough currently. Anything else?
With my bonus action.
Tickles balls.
I'm gonna just invoke. I should have done that before. I'm just gonna use my bonus action to invoke my frost rune.
You got it, bud. So you're the edge of your axe begins to coalesce over with the with ice. It turns like this nice bluish, light blue color as the rune begins to light up. And that's that. Okay, awesome. Next is going to be the one in front of you, Odin. He's going to make an attack against you because you did the most damage. Natural 20. Oof. Sorry. Oof. 16 points. 16 plus 19 points of slashing damage.
I hurt myself. I
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Thank God I used the frost rune.
Thanks. Con save.
Okay. 14 plus 7, so 21.
So you are good to go. As you feel your muscle, as it kind of shreds into you, you can feel your muscles begin to tense up and almost lock in place, but you manage to resist it. As it would have paralyzed you.
Oh God.
Next up,
the paralyzing.
Right here.
No.
My goodness.
Next to Skipa, the Banshee again reaches out and shows its face as the horrifying visage appears next to you, Skipa. And it is now going to go for another attack.
All you see is this.
Dude, that guy on TikTok's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's going to be a 16 plus.
Oh no.
20 to hit.
Just pain.
I like he said, oh no.
You take
another crit.
8 plus 4. Well, yeah, but Ski Cop doesn't have a lot of health. 12 plus 2, 12 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
Remember, you just healed 11, so you only technically took 1.
So, and, all right, awesome. And is the creature going to disappear? So it'll disappear. What's it gonna do? It's gonna disappear. It's gonna go back on the ground.
Why? Because it grew up.
The bastard.
I know you're doing nothing for me, oh darling.
That's annoying. I want to.
All right. And that is that. Next up is gonna be Ski Bop. What are you doing, bud?
As I thought, but it's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna use Shockwave on the same guy. On the mage.
You go for it, bud.
Go for it. Yeah. Oh dang, another 18 plus 5.
Hits. Yeah, that hits.
Thank you, Die, for being nice to me today. Watch the lines. Okay. And there's only 4 points of damage.
Oh, that's so nice. Dude, can you guys go tell Toxic Nacho thank you in the chat? Toxic, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Thanks for the sub. And I hope you do really good on your SAT tomorrow.
Oh dang, yeah. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
Toxic Nacho, congratulations. You've won an all expense paid for weekend with me at Arby's.
Yo, Arby's?
They're not the only
they
thing
got
that
the
has the meats.
Dude, I regardless, I do appreciate it, dude.
My goodness,
Yeah.
Sean.
That's a great surprise.
They give you lots of kisses.
Honestly. Right. It was Ski Pop. How much damage did you do? Sorry.
I did 4.
4 points of damage. Thank you, sir. 4 points of lightning damage. Whew, this guy's still not looking too hot.
Actually, for my bonus action.
Go for it.
But what they'll do with that? Okay, so Twin Spell is kind of like a special. It's like a special action where I can like pretty much duplicate the spell for using one sorcery point. Will I be able to do that?
What do you mean? You wanted to use Twin Spell on?
Pretty much.
You has to target different people.
Yeah. So Twin Spell has
yeah,
to
the
target
target
2
people.
separate people.
Yeah, never mind.
You got it, bud. Just wanted to clarify. Next up would be Zeldris. What are you doing? You saw that horrifying ghostly
Nacho, this is for you.
Honestly, you see the ghostly vision pop out and reach its hand, like rake it through Ski Pop's body, and almost like rip out a piece of his essence and just dip back into the ground. What are you doing?
First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go heal Odin because she sounds like he's hurting bad.
Are you said you want to run over to Odin?
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on him.
You really want to leave?
So let's say 10, 15, 20. You're right behind him.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds.
Use Cure Wounds?
Yeah, he gets
Awesome.
9 hit points.
You got it, bud. 9 hit points to you, Odin.
Thank you.
Next, anything else?
No, not at the moment because I'm trying to beat up this ghost guy. They keep trying.
You got it. Next up will be Lelouch.
You can't see it wasn't healing.
All right. I think what I'm gonna do is what's that right behind him? Can I move into that space?
This right behind him is a podium. It's almost, and it has like books on it.
Okay, because I was wondering if I could get behind him to flank him.
You can knock it over and knock the books over if you wanted to.
Hell yeah, I'll do that. I'll grab it and I'll throw it on top of him.
Got it. You throw it on top of him. Do you throw it like on top of him? Do you want to make that your attack or just for cinematics?
Sure. I'll knock it over and try to hit him.
Go for it. Make a improvised weapon attack. So just add your strength modifier to it.
Make an attack for each book.
Yeah. All right.
Beating people with podiums.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Knowledge, bitch.
Go for
It
it.
is 18 plus 3, so 21.
That definitely hits, bro.
The power of knowledge.
Good job,
Knowledge
guys.
is
Your rolls are
power,
on point
bitch.
today.
I feel like that guy with his Lamborghini in his garage.
No one gave me high fives.
How much? It'll be a D8 plus your strength.
A D8 plus my strength. I'll just roll my my longsword damage because that's a D8 plus my strength as a
Got it,
reference.
bud.
So I'm rolling it on here so my homies can see it, and that'll be 6 points of damage.
Ooh, he's still standing.
Jesus.
He's taking it, bro. As you come, you just take the podium, lift it up a little bit, just slam it on top of him. Papers fly in multiple different directions. Books, the book that was on it, and like lands on the ground. The podium strikes into him. His arm kind of like disjoints itself. And he's got like one arm and like a whipping tongue as he turns around. His like dark irises staring at you now as his tongue whips out. Next up would be Odin.
So this thing's still alive.
Oh, I'm sorry. Luge, go for it.
Can I roll a wisdom saving throw to see if I'm not frightened anymore?
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Since the Banshee's not in sight, it's just a regular roll, not with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
No.
17 plus 5, so 22.
You're fine. So you aren't frightened anymore.
Nice.
Go ahead, Odin.
All right. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm flanking with Lelouch, right?
You indeed are. Yeah, you can attack with advantage.
All right, gotcha. First off, since I'm getting boss fight vibes here, I'm going to use my bonus action to do Giant's Might. Use that last charge.
You do not have the space, so you would just stay the same.
Yeah, I would stay the same size, but I would still get like the benefits.
Okay.
I'm just small, angry Odin.
Yeah, Zeldris is too close for you to become it.
You just get shorter but stockier.
Just throw me back.
I
Push
do
me.
the opposite. Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then with my action, I'm just going to attack this guy with Manticore's Wrath.
You got it, bud. You have advantage.
Sweet.
Hit him hard, John.
Oh, God. Thank God it's with advantage. Okay, 25.
25 is going to hit. Go ahead, roll damage, buddy.
Yeah. Gonna do... This motherfucker's still up. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's that, and then an extra D6. Okay, so 9, and then a D6.
What did you do?
It's going to be 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage is going to do it. However, he's going to roll his undead constitution. Yep. And as you strike at him and the axe cleaves into his body and you take it out, you can see the body kind of begin to mend itself almost a little bit. Right before he falls back, he just leans back up and his eyes just stare back at you.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Action surge.
Damn.
Go for it, bud.
That's crazy.
Put him in the
I get the Critty Witty.
You're hilarious for that one.
I rolled 17s for both.
You roll 17 for both, that's going to hit.
Okay, and let me just check something real quick. Yeah, I'm going to use Fire Rune.
You got it. Go for it.
So, yeah, I'll just roll it. It's going to be this. And he needs to make a strength saving throw of 13.
Strength saving throw.
Else he is strained.
It is actually okay because as long as you used fire or radiant, he can't use his undead constitution. So the moment the ice switches over to a blazing fire, as the end of the curved blade begins to light up with this red energy, you slice into him. He only had 1 hit point from the undead constitution. You slice in and you cut into him, and he falls back. But you see that the robe itself that he's wearing is undamaged.
Okay. And I just want to say this real quick. He took 20 points of damage. I got a 12 and an 8.
Love that. Awesome. I'm glad. That's insane.
And then I want to start moving towards Ski Bop.
You want to start moving towards Ski Bop.
Yeah.
Got it. There's definitely enough
Stop
space.
leaving me alone.
10, 15, ready to fire now.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. As you take him down, that is the bottom of the round. Next up would be him. However, he is no longer a problem. For the moment. And pulling up to the. This would be right here again next to Ski Bop.
Now.
Next to Ski Bop and the table is going to be the Banshee to make another attack. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yes.
It's
Attack me. I just take it.
A poor little baby.
And okay, didn't roll too crazy. 7 plus 2, 9 plus 11 points of necrotic damage.
I don't like that face.
I made a face for you.
With that, it is going to dive back.
That's
Why does it run?
Go ahead. It is now Ski Bop. What are you doing?
As I'm coming with blood, I am casting Mirror Image.
Okay, you're casting Mirror Image, so now multiple of you are appeared. There should be 4, right?
Yes.
You got it, bud.
The 3 images and then the real you.
Correct. Okay, you cast Mirror Image as your action. Anything else for your bonus action?
I cannot do anything else, so no.
You got it. Zeldris, you're up.
I would like to get next to Ski Bop and use Cure Wounds.
Good man.
He's major healing.
10. You are now face to face with Ski Bop.
Hey, Ski Bop. I'm gonna heal you again, buddy. You get 7 points back.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Now, this might be a stupid question, and I might not be able to do it. But can I cast like spiritual weapon?
You would not be able to. Not because you cast Cure Wounds. Sorry, bud.
Just making sure.
You got it. It's a good question to ask. Zeldris, Lelouch, you're up.
I'm gonna run up to my homies so that we can all be like all back to back, kind of like waiting for this lady. And I'm gonna look at Ski Bop. And would I be able to touch him?
Yeah, you'd be close enough to touch him.
Okay, I'm just gonna like kind of pat his back and cure wounds at second level.
Ski Bop feels loved.
And how much does he get?
And he heals 18 points.
What? That's insane.
And I rolled it on D&D Beyond, so you can see that.
Yeah, Ski Bop, 18 points, buddy. Ski Bop, that's our solution. Anything else?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put my shield on my back and use my longsword with 2 hands and just wait for this.
You got it. Odin, you're up.
I gotcha. Just give me 1 second. I am going to. Sorry, I'm just customizing a longbow so it can be the ranged manticore attack.
Got it, buddy.
So we're all just kind of standing around each other.
You're basically back to back.
All right. I'm gonna move away from the group. I'm gonna move down 15.
No, this is really smart.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move down 15 feet. And then I'm going to move another 15 feet to my right.
5, 10, 15.
And I'm going to take out... I'm just going to have Manticore's Wrath out, and I'm just going to hold my action.
Hold your action to do what?
I'm going to have... I'm going to have the ranged attack option out. Or actually... Nah, I'm baiting this motherfucker. I'm just going to have... I'm just going to, like, hold the axe, like... preparation, like defensive stance, like
you got it. And you are now standing next to another capsule, and you can see a body floating on the inside. You got it.
Yeah, and real quick with my bonus action, I'm just going to use Second Wind.
You got it, bud. How much do you heal?
It's going to be 9 points of healing.
9 hit points. Good stuff. Next up will be. It is going to reappear. It's going to reappear right here next to Zeldris.
Yes! Hit me!
It's going to go ahead and make an attack against Zeldris.
Oh, now you want to...
Yeah, now he wants to hit me.
Hot. That is an 18 plus 4, so 22.
Damn, okay.
And you take 11, 12, 14 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm resistant, so I take half.
Take half, so you take 7 as it disappears.
Just because of that curse that made me strong.
Man, shut up.
Oh, it's your racial benefits.
All right,
Don't talk about my race.
Ski Bop, you're up.
Ski Bopulous. Did she disappear again? Or...
I'm sorry?
Did she disappear again?
She did disappear.
I am just going to... I'm gonna hold my action.
You're right back. I just gotta check.
To use Shockwave next time she pops up.
Okay, and use Shockwave when she pops up. And that's a ranged spell?
Yes.
You got it. Next up is Zeldris.
Quick question. What is hold action? Because I hear you guys say it all the time.
So so you know how you have your action, your movement, and your bonus action?
Yeah.
It's basically holding your action to use it when you give me a trigger. So you could be like, when I see someone, or when I see a specific person, when someone walks through this door, and then the specific action you're holding goes off.
Right, so if it's not my turn and the listener appears in front of me, it'll just happen.
Yeah.
Ew. Okay. Good to know. All right.
One second. What's up, Ski Bop?
Actually, can I change it to Tasha's Mind Whip instead of the Shockwave?
Yeah. All right, go for it. What was it? Zeldris, what do you want to do?
Oh. What was my plan? The thing didn't update for me for everyone's HP. So how's everyone looking?
I'm at 35. I'm at 34. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really good as well.
Keep up.
Oh, by the way, Alberta, I don't know if you looked, but I took the tough feat.
Awesome. I do remember you telling me.
Nice.
Ski Bop, how are you doing on HP?
I'm max.
That's
why Ski Bop is low.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sean.
So, Zeldris, what are you doing?
Right, so I would like to actually hold my action, and if the ghost or banshee, whatever it's called, appears in front of me, I would like to use inflict wounds at 2nd level. Could that work?
Yeah, that'll definitely work.
Okay.
All right. So you hold that, Zeldris. Lucius, your turn.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Can I move a couple feet so that we're at like a triangle? So
what do you want to move? Like right here?
No, like back where I was. It would be to like where my elbow's pointing at. in that direction. Like just like in the middle of those two squares so we can be like a triangle. Yeah. And then I'm going to hold produce flame so that I can either throw it at her or I'll just like shove it in her face.
Got it, bud. That's Lelouch. Odin, you're up.
Can I check out what's in the tube?
Make an investigation check. Or do you want to like...
Would this be my action to investigate it?
Yeah. You can either make an investigation or perception.
Yeah, that can wait. I'm going to try something else instead. So
Got it.
Odin's just going to put his axe on his shoulder and he's like, oh man, it's so lonely over here. Especially when I'm away from that ugly bitch, you know, the ghost one. Man, so glad she's not right next to me. So glad.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, God.
What'd you get?
-1. Natural 1 minus 2. Natural 1 minus 2.
That is amazing. We love that.
How the fuck?
Oh, God. What, psychic damage or something?
Everyone but you takes 1 point of psychic damage.
Just having to listen.
No, the thing is, your voice just cracks.
He's going through puberty again.
Odin accidentally does it in Orcish. Without realizing it.
However, at the bottom of your turn, reappearing next to Skiba.
All of our moves about to let loose.
It was worth a try, though. It was worth a try.
It was worth a shot, I'm not going to lie. However, all of your held actions go off at the same time. Zeldris, you're up first. Go ahead
I
and
believe in
roll
you.
for bonus.
I believe in you guys. I'm there in spirit. But not
This is
really.
where I need the natural 20, baby.
Go for it.
Okay. 18, 19, 20, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
I'm gonna just use the
So
computer
go ahead and roll damage and hold it for me. Next would be Ski Pop. Your held action also goes off. What is needed?
I'm sorry,
Wait, what
somebody
happened?
just rolled.
Okay, yeah, you saw it?
Yeah. So you need to make a intelligence saving throw 13.
An intelligence saving throw. Gotcha, buddy. That is going to be a natural 8. So 9. So I assume it fails.
Yes. Yes. It
So
will fail.
roll the damage and hold on to it. Hold on to his Ski Pop. And Dylan,
I rolled a 15 plus 5 to hit, so it was 20.
that also hits. So roll damage. Silas, what's up?
There's effects with this attack, pretty much.
You got it. I'm gonna go through one at a time. Zeldris, how much damage?
29 hit points of damage.
Yeah. 29?
No games.
Just like wounds.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, this can't be right. Searched it. This is correct. All right, I'm using that second level.
Silas, how much damage?
Okay, so it's only taking 8 points of damage.
Okay.
But since it failed, it must choose 1 of 3 to move, an action, or a bonus action. Only can choose one of those 3.
Okay, so on the next turn, it's restricted.
Yes.
So one of those. Okay, you got it. And how much damage, Lelouch?
6 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
That is fucking damage.
It comes out of the ground and it reaches out towards Zeldris. Before it reaches Zeldris reaches back and almost grabs the incorporeal form. You guys see Zeldris' hand light up with necrotic energy, like a black flaming fist, as it transfers over into the creature, and the incorporeal veins of it light up black as just a piece of it is just blown off. As then Skipop looks over, you cast your spell, and it hits the creature. You can see the creature kind of reach for its head as it begins screaming and wailing in multiple directions as another piece of its body comes off. As Lelouch reaches out with a load of fire and just tosses it over. As it lands and hits and like sears the face. It sears the face of it. Oh, it doesn't seem like it does as much damage as you would want it to, though. Lelouch.
Jesus fucking Christ.
As it reaches out towards Zeldris, it's gonna miss. It's gonna miss. And it can't even go back into the ground. Wow. Ski Pop, you're up.
I believe
it's looking rough.
You got another time. You guys got this.
I'm using Catapult.
You got it. Dex saving throw?
Yes, Dex saving throw.
Fails, natural 2.
Rolling 48.
You got it, buddy.
For hurting me. 13 points.
And what are you tossing at it?
Copper coin.
Copper coin, you got it. And how much is it in total?
13.
13. It takes 6 because the coin is not magical, but that's enough to do it. How do you want to do it?
What?
I think failed. That's sad.
As it's screaming and wailing, reaching out towards, it's like grabbing its head, parts of it are disappearing, and it's been heralding you this entire time. What do as you take out the copper coin?
I know Ski Bob is strong, but I want this to happen. I want it to be like, so Ski Bob reaches up and grabs the head, pulls him down to the coin, and just go.
And just like that, almost like your thumb was a pistol, you reach up, grab the hair, the screaming figure, pull it straight down, copper piece to the head, and you guys see as the copper piece shoots through the incorporeal head and hits the wall to the side. You see like a little bit of smoke coming off of it as a crack in the wall where the copper piece is. And the incorporeal figure just dissipates into the ground. Lelouch, what's up? You're muted.
I accidentally muted myself. You ever seen Old Country? No Country for Old Men?
No, I haven't seen that.
I know what you're talking about. He puts like the air tank through their forehead.
Yeah. So pretty much, I'll give a description. This guy's a serial killer, or like he's just a psychopath. He's trying to do something, but he has like one of the cattle guns that shoots like pressurized air, and he puts it to people's foreheads and just blasts them.
That's nasty. That's nasty. But with that, however, the battle is over.
What is in this jar?
If you did not kill him, I was going to use Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
All right.
Odin, are you going to use investigation or perception on that tube?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to cast guidance on you. Which is a cantrip, and you get an extra D4 on your skill checks.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm going to do
for one, though.
Perception.
Okay, so go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay, and with the extra D4, 22.
22. As you're looking inside, and you can see the liquid itself is this kind of green bubbling liquid, like shooting upwards. Inside, you see what is a naked male human body.
He'll take me.
Got it?
Yeah, sorry, my mom.
No, you got it. But what Odin sees is basically a naked male human body that seems to be like preserved almost, aged not that much, and you can see dark black like hair kind of coming off from each side, and it bears a resemblance. Bears a resemblance to the creature that you guys had slain.
Hello, fire.
So I'm just gonna take my great axe, and I'm not gonna like full hard like cut it in half, but I'm just gonna go and like kind of like smack the side of it against the glass to try to break it.
You got it. You're trying to break the glass open?
You know what? Nah, fuck. Let's kill this. Well, should we leave for the guy?
We should investigate this first. No more blood.
No, I'm gonna wait. Odin's gonna wait until he gets everyone else's thoughts.
You got it, and you guys all have this time to start talking amongst yourself and figure out what you want to do.
I want to kill it.
Is that everything?
I think so. Good job, guys, by the way.
Thank you guys for healing me. I really got very close to death.
It is no
So
problem.
you said I don't heal, huh?
No, I said that. That's what I'm
talking to you, Odin. Remember
well, you didn't heal me. Well, you healed me once, so but you mainly healed Ski Bop.
Ski Bop was mine, Odin, so. Ski Bop.
Yeah, Ski Bop. How does it feel to brutally take the life of a ghost? With a coin.
I like my coins. Also, that reminds me, I'm gonna go pick up my coin.
Yes, I honestly, in ceremonies for the dead, don't you put the coins on the ice?
On me.
Yes, like I'm talking about like when burying people, do you put like coins on the ice, like when they die?
I
Doesn't
never
burn their
buried
bodies.
anyone, so no.
Well,
That just seems a waste of money.
Dude,
yes, it is just with coppers.
You need to bury a man with something that will truly belong to him in the afterlife. Like his wife.
What?
Oh. Well, that's from older ceremonies from my clan, but we haven't done that quite recently. But
Well, would they be alive
first
during
tradition.
the process?
Well, if they didn't die together, then yeah,
Oh my goodness. Wow, that did.
You guys hear this, by the way?
now I do.
slightly, yeah.
Thank you, God.
No problem, no problem. Just a little bit of music to play into the background, but go ahead, keep going. I'm listening.
Yeah, if they didn't die at the same time, it's just tradition, bury them with her, The reverse was also true if
Also,
if a female war chief or female captain died, their husband would be buried with them alive.
A man of culture.
We stopped doing that. My father and my mother did not do that ever since the community's kind of mixed, but that's a story for another time. What do you guys think about this jar thing? I kind of just want to cut it in half. But what if the guy wants to study it or something? I don't know.
Should we ask him first?
Well, wait, can we see there's something in there, or?
Whoa. He doesn't know what, realistically speaking, he's not going to know what happened up here. So we could say we had to do it to defeat the ghost lady, scary thing.
You could say that, but you want to sign a contract for us not to take anything. So,
Yeah. As long just no money, right? We can take equipment.
Can't take money in books.
Wow.
And that's not money or book.
It's a life, so let's take it. It's going on the road with us.
Is there a seal or like a handle?
I don't know. Let me look. Is there a handle or anything to open this thing?
To make an investigation check.
Guidance.
He guided you, so you get a D4.
Okay, 22 again.
22. Looking around around the castle and in front of it, you don't see a lever or anything. But looking around towards the podium, what you do see is you not necessarily a lever. It's more of like multiple buttons. But you do see one that's like bigger than the others, and Odin figures this might be it.
Bigger is better, as motto goes. I am going to press the button.
Okay. As you press the button, the glass from the jar that reaches all the way to the ceiling begins to and slowly, like mechanically lower. And as it does, the green water begins to just spill out in multiple directions all over the floor. And it hits the floor, and the body floating in the middle of the water just hits the floor. What's up, Silas?
I was gonna try to catch it. So
you can try. Yeah, you can try to catch it. Go ahead and make a dexterity. Sorry, make a dexterity check. It's not a high DC.
Yay. Wait, check.
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
19. Yeah, easy enough for you. You were prepared and ready to go for it. The moment the water starts kind of dropping, you kind of step out of the way so you don't get soaked, and you manage to catch the body before it hits the ground.
Can I check it for a pulse?
Say it again.
Can I check it for a pulse?
Yeah, make a medicine check. By the way, is the music too loud or is it fine?
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh,
Hey.
can I look to see if there's any signs of life?
Yeah, make an investigation check or a perception check. And what'd you get,
18.
Silas?
18.
Say it again.
18.
18. As you're checking the body, checking the pulse, the neck area, listening for the heartbeat, there's no heartbeat. But the body itself is perfectly preserved.
Yeah, I got a 9.
A 9, looking around, you see the body of the long-aged woman that's now like missing pieces of her skin. The skeletal fractures are there. Hair kind of missing in different areas. That body seems to be dead. You check the other body of the creature that you had just fought, and that doesn't seem to be moving at all. You look around for any more humanoid bodies. You see on one of the back walls is like a case full of like different types of jars. And you can see in the jars, you see different types of like spell components, liquids with like eyes in it. There's all different types of kind of spell components and different types of like disgusting bodies. Like you can see like a liver, eyeball, a heart inside of these jars.
Are we allowed to take the components? Well, I wouldn't know this, but
Odin, you're up.
Can I go back to that zombie that I killed with the fire rune, the one I had that cloak?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm just gonna check him out.
Sure, make an investigation check.
My investigation checks have been good, and then I have guidance on top of it.
Dylan, are you guiding him?
Wait, no, 21.
Yeah, I'll guide.
Okay. When you get guided, you have to like specify that you're being guided.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like? I thought it was
like
concentration. My bad.
No, it's not concentration. It's a one action. And
okay, then never mind. It would be 19.
19. That's still good enough. Give me 1 second. As you go ahead and begin looking over him and looking over the cloak, you can see the cloak is fairly beautiful in a simplistic way. It is gray, and patches of it, there's multiple different like patches on it, and you can see one patch of you see a paper scrawling. You can see another patch is like gold around with like a ladder in the center, like green background. You can see another patch that has a treasure chest on it. You can see all these different patches that line the jacket itself. The cape, the robe.
How much more?
I shall.
These robes.
I don't know anything magic, so I'll just take it. I'm gonna take it over to Ski Bop.
You got it, bud. Anything else? And Zeldris, these would, I mean, the back shelf of items do make a perception check.
Mere perception. You know me. That obviously fell out. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
What'd you get?
22.
22. You do see in one of the jars a pearl.
I'm sorry, what?
Like, you see a pearl, like a very fine looking pearl. And you recognize that as a spell component that you could use for yourself. What do you say?
Nothing. I put I for the number 1. Because I put one pearl, but I put I pearl.
But you do have the pearl that you need for your identify spell. Okay. Anything else, guys?
Are there other places to investigate in the room that I can do? This full
you can go ahead and look around if you want to make an investigation check all over the room.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'm gonna do guidance on Zeldris.
You got it. Go ahead and make investigation checks. So add a D4 to your investigation check, Zeldris. What's up, Ski Bob?
Oh wait, how much light's in the room?
It's actually not lit at all, but because you all have dark vision, you can see within 60 feet in blacks and grays, like black, white, black and grays. So you guys can see the interior of the room.
You said a D4 to add, right?
Yes, add a D4 to your investigation.
Can I try opening the eyelid to see if it dilates?
Of the creature or the being that's on the floor?
Yes. I got
so you're
22.
22? Okay. You're good. Hold on to that. Go ahead and do me a favor. So you open up and check if the eyes are dilating. Make a perception check.
No perception again? Perception. 23.
23. As you open up the eyes, what are you using as a light source?
Would that be I'm not sure. Would I be able to use frost? Like,
would you be able to use what?
Like frostbite to make it like a.
That wouldn't create. Yeah, it wouldn't create light.
Would you like me to use produce flame? Because I can use that as a light source.
Lelouch, can you use produce flame?
No problem.
I have the light spell. The cantrip.
I'm gonna go and. Sorry about that, Zeldris.
Oh, no, you're good. I heard light. I have it. I can just use it.
So Zeldris has the light cantrip.
Would you rather have him do light, or I can, like, maybe some torches and stuff around here?
While they're having this conversation, Odin was just going to take out a torch and start lighting it.
Okay. And with that, with the produced flame, Odin lighting up a torch, Zeldris reaching over and just touching the floor and creating a portion of light that illuminates the room. The room itself is now almost lit up. There are windows in this room too that you can open for light to come inside. But you check to see if the pupils are dilating, and you wait for a second as all the lights begin to come on. No, it doesn't seem to dilate.
Whew. Okay. I'm gonna go right over to Odin. So Odin, just in case, guys don't trust things, I'm staying behind you.
Okay. But don't worry, I have a simple solution, and I'm just gonna real quick just go around to all the corpses in the room and just.
And you're gonna start what? Just crushing them?
Yeah, just stop.
Should we start crushing them?
Should we put them in the bag?
You're gonna start filling up that bag space pretty soon if you keep putting corpses in it.
Let's
I'm
just carry the girl and the jar out to show the guy.
Yeah.
And Zeldris, as you're poking around, you do manage to find a couple scrolls. You find 3 scrolls in total. But you're not sure what they do. You'd have to attempt to read them, identify them, etc.
I attempt to read them.
What's up?
Can I read them?
Sure, make an Arcana check. You can try reading one. Make an Arcana check.
Oh. You want me to see something?
15. You're beginning to read some of them, but you can't. It's weird. It's written in common. It's out of your realm of expertise. You're more of a divine magic user. This is arcane. There's like equations to it. It's not just language in and of itself. And as you begin reading it, you can sort of make out parts and pieces, but the only thing you can make out is the scroll that you're looking at currently is a abjuration. It's in the school of abjuration. And that's the only thing you can make out. Oh, I'm sorry, not abjuration, transmutation.
So I'm gonna look at Ski Bob. 2 gold if you can read these for me.
There's a line. Odin came up with a robe.
I can wait. Stuff
Okay.
in this bag.
Okay. And I'm gonna take out. It's a cloak, or is it a robe?
It is a robe.
All right. I'm gonna take out the robe, and I'm gonna just like hold out my arms to Ski Bop and just say, "What is this?"
I'll make my Arcana check.
Okay. I'm just for reference, you guys can also have Zeldris identify these, but go ahead and Ski Bob, go ahead and
I'm going to turn to Zeldris, left face style, and just, what is this? But is it a magical cloak?
All right. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to cast Identify on it.
Okay, and are you casting it as a ritual, or are you casting it just using a spell slot? A ritual, if you cast it as a ritual, it takes 10 minutes and it doesn't use a spell slot. But it takes longer, it takes 10 minutes. If you use Identify regularly, it's faster.
It's up to you.
I'll do the ritual. We might have to come into some fights afterwards.
Got it.
And I'll take the scroll.
So you begin your ritual of identifying the robe, but that'll take 10 minutes. So what are you guys doing in the meantime?
I'll take the scrolls from Zeldris and try to read exactly what they are.
Okay. So Zeldris, do you hand over the scrolls over to Ski Pop? You got it. Ski Pop, go ahead and make an Arcana check, buddy.
19, 17 plus 2.
19. Okay. You begin reading over these, and you actually do understand these a lot better as you're more focused in the arcane arts. The first spell, the scroll that you see, is Disguise Self. The second one you see is Phantasmal Force. And the third is Dispel Magic.
I'm gonna tell the whole group exactly what they are, and unfortunately, we cannot take them because we did sign a magical contract that most likely will probably singe into our bodies and try to kill us.
What if we got a lawyer and disputed it?
You were informed that money and books, regarding research were to be left. Equipment, items, etc.
Oh, never mind. I remember.
So it was Dispel Magic and Hasmol Force and what else?
Dispel Magic. Yeah, and Disguise Self. There you go.
Yeah, sure.
But go ahead. If you guys like to roleplay and continue going, whatever you'd like to do. If you guys are just waiting for Zeldris, as he's reading these scrolls, your first identify 10 minutes ends as you have the candles set out, the pearl there, the robe in front of it, the candles all flicker at the same time as you use the pearl to, you're looking kind of through it. It almost like scans the robe itself. And you find out that this is actually the robe of useful items.
Oh.
The robe you learn that the robe has cloth patches of various shapes and colors covering it. While wearing the robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become the object or creature it represents. Once the last patch is removed, the robe just becomes ordinary garments. The robe itself has multiple patches on it, and when you equipped it, I can just text you which ones are on.
Odin is just going to look at Zeldris and say, "This is yours now."
Hey, I won't say magic.
Thank you.
During this time, Lelouch, is there any chairs?
Also, it does not require attunement, by the way.
Neat.
So you can just use it. There would be chairs, yes.
Okay. Are there candles or anything?
You said candles?
Yeah, just any sort of like
Yeah,
light.
there would be.
to sit down
There would
anywhere.
definitely be candles in there. Yes.
I'm just gonna light some candles, pull up a chair, and then I'm gonna take my veal out from my backpack, and I'm just gonna start playing some music.
Okay, and you begin playing music. Go ahead. As you do that, go ahead and just for shits and giggles, make a performance check for me. Yeah, go ahead. Just give me a performance check, if you don't mind.
Not bad. 15.
15. That's not bad. And as you guys are doing all of your different tasks, you see that Lelouch begins taking out his viol and begins playing. It is a beautiful melody and very calming. As you guys are sitting here and almost taking this time to almost basically rest up, if you'd like.
Odin is going to start his orcish throat singing.
Go for it, Odin. If you'd like, you can also roll a perception check.
My perception's 11.
I'm in performance.
Oh, performance is a 6, so it's amazing. 6. Amazing.
Nice.
The robe's name was the Robe of Useful Items.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And yeah, when you're like when you're unmuted, Zeldris, I can just hear just like that kind of static in the background. I'm not sure what it is. Like not when you're just not when it's only when you're not talking.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, why do I keep getting muted? Am I loud?
Sorry about that, buddy. I just want because I didn't want the static to just keep going.
I'm going to go tinkle.
Sounds like my computer's overheating right now.
Okay. And real quick, what are you guys doing in the meantime? Are you identifying anything else, Zeldris?
Is there anything else I need to identify?
Zeldris.
Yeah, can you not hear me now?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Ah, okay. I was like, is there anything else I need to identify for anybody?
No.
Or
I'll pay you for the robe.
oh,
How about 15 silver?
let me do a test run with it first.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
17 doesn't really get damaged by most non-magical effects.
You know, it would work better for you.
Well, what does the cloak like?
I'm buying the cloak.
Keep off the cloak.
Hey, what'd you say?
I said I give it to you.
Alright. And you get 15 silver.
Alright.
Odin sheds a tear as his gift is given away.
But you see the smile on Skipot's face, because now he has a new robe.
But you don't see the shoe coming at your face from across the room.
Ethan.
Catapult this, bitch.
Just fucking. Yeah, that did happen. That did happen to Ethan.
You're gonna equip it so I can take it out of the bag of holding.
Okay, he's probably gonna equip it.
Yeah.
And what are you guys doing next?
I'm just gonna pick up the dead lady,
You got
the
it.
one we didn't crush, and I'm just gonna put her over my shoulder and just get ready to go downstairs and talk to the guy.
Those
You
you don't
got
use
it.
your staff very much either.
What?
I think you said Zeldris. I think you said Zeldris, you don't use the staff.
Yeah, you don't use your staff very much.
It was a ghost, man. I can't poison a ghost.
I can shoot a coin through a ghost. You can poison a ghost.
That's true.
Your coin had some magic in it, bro.
No, it didn't.
Alright, it was very fast. The coin became spiritual.
It was propelled
I'm using
by
the
that.
staff when there's like a big, beefy person.
Here's the
Have a
religious
snake come
one.
out, bite him, hopefully poison him.
He knows this stuff, trust me.
Like who?
You do.
Thank you, Odin.
You're the cleric. You fight with the actual power of God.
And Ski Bob, I sent you the items that are the patches that are all on the cloak. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna send you a picture of the D&D Beyond just to make sure if it's the same thing or not.
You got it, buddy. But yeah, I just wanted to send that to you so you had it. You can so you know which robes you have, or which cloak you have.
I thought it would be cool for Zeldris because he could forge things with the patch by creating the and his
What?
No, you gave it away. You gave it away.
No, you know what? It's fun.
I jump out window.
How needed something, alright? I don't remember this man getting any cool equipment. When we went
As you
shopping.
As you guys are finished up here, if there's nothing else you'd like to do, you can head downstairs.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys begin making your way down the stairwell. Ski Bob with your new drip, got your nice gray robe on. You guys begin making your way down the stairway, down each, rounding the middle stairwell all the way down to the floor, with the dead female body in tow. You make your way towards. As soon as you cross down into the second floor, you begin. Your footsteps become heard as you hear. Wait! Hold on. As
As he says, "Hold on," I grab onto the nearest person.
What's that you doing?
The one over your shoulder.
Just
you
said,
hold on to whoever would be right next to you, which is probably Zelda. She usually is right directly behind you. Lorokin stops and he goes, 1 second, and he waves his hand, and you can see the arcane sigil under your foot that you were about to step on dissipates. And he goes, "Okay, all right, you can come down."
what the hell is that?
Like I said, it's just a safety precaution for if anything tries to come downstairs.
Well, I don't.
Anything or anyone you don't want to pay for a job well done. Hmm.
You see, I don't like what you're insinuating. And he's pretty nervous, but he's like, what are you trying to say?
That you were trying to dispose of us so you wouldn't have to, so you can keep everything for yourself.
No.
I don't think that is the matter here.
He dispersed the Odin.
I'm just going to turn back to everyone and whisper, it's probably not scaring you.
No,
He just sneaks over and goes,
we should.
if I wanted to kill you, wouldn't I have just left it on?
Odin just kind of pauses, squints, and stares very intensely as he thinks about this.
But you guys are allowed to continue making your way down the stairs. Odin squinting, thinking. He goes, so how'd it go? As he notices the dead body on Odin's shoulder, he goes, what the hell is that?
Catch.
You throw the withered dead body, and he just like ducks out of the way, kind of like pushing it away from him as it kind of lands on his shoulder. And he goes he almost pukes. He's like, he like runs over to like a trash can and begins like hurling in the trash can. As he gets back up, and he goes, well, that's just disgusting.
This lady was in a tube, and she was also a ghost trying to kill us. Top floor, next to like this dead mage zombie thing.
That's pretty.
The zombie thing wore that cloak, and I'm gonna point at Ski Bell.
Oh, if you think that was disgusting, on the one floor that we went up, it was these yellow jelly, almost creatures. They were rancid. It was disgusting.
He kind of like, oh, stop. One second.
Then there were these little kobolds. They had skunks that they would.
He kind of, and you see parchment appear, and he kind of just looks it over, and he goes, "Oh, it seems like you guys kept the your end of the deal." Rolls it back up.
There was a mimic that we.
Yeah, that stupid fucking chest.
I'm just picking out splinters from my
Holy
elbow.
that mimic. Destroyed that man.
And of course we fulfilled our bargain.
I wasn't planning on stealing anything from you.
Well, I just had to check. That's the point of the contract.
We did not have a conflict about this at all.
Yeah.
Not even once. Nor
What
twice.
the heck? The skeleton comes out.
Make a deception check.
Wait, me or Odin?
It's not bad. It's
17.
2.
You can make a deception check too, Seldris, if you like.
I'm gonna guide Zeldris.
Alright. Don't waste it.
Not bad.
I'm not wasting it. This is just in case.
Hey, man, my deception.
And it's not a spell slot, it's a cantrip.
If I can find it. Oh, wow. +1 to it.
Oh, it's a cane.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cantrip?
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Wait, did you add the D4?
Oh, no, I
Did you guide
didn't.
him?
Let me add the D4.
Did you guide him?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's 21.
He doesn't. He's like, okay, that's good. I can much appreciate that,
I'm
and I can
just
see.
gonna nudge Zeldris and just
Do it back.
right in front of this man.
Just holds my hair back.
He's like, you guys are an odd group, but I can highly appreciate that. Go ahead, scoop up.
The battle map went out.
Good. Scoop up.
Oh, I said the battle map went out.
Oh, the battle map. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna. There's back.
Thank you.
Sorry.
That's all good.
However, go ahead. I think the internet went out for a second.
Oof.
It's all good. I think we're all set.
Uh-huh.
If the internet went out for a second, you want to go out for a date?
Smooth. smooth.
God, I did not make that joke.
Yeah, because even the music went out for a second. So as you guys, so he goes, well, it's much appreciated. And if there's any more tasks that I could think of while you're around, is there a way to contact you, or what? By the way, what can I refer to you all as?
Oh, simply, we are Odin, Lelouch, Skibop, and Zelbrus.
Hold on. We need a group name right here, right now. I would say AC Delvers.
What does that stand for?
Us.
What?
What?
Action combat. I don't know.
That kind of sounds ridiculous.
Marketing, okay? Go with it.
I do not even know what that is.
Of course, you're not in touch with God.
I am with mine.
Let's not get
Because
into
of religious wars. Because of religious wars.
He goes, okay, well, if I need you, I will get in contact with all of you.
Wait. The Thunderous Rage.
That would be good for you.
Hey,
As in,
he's a brute with heart, okay?
The Firebloods.
Ex-members of the Fire Fist.
what about
Blood Riders. It's even cooler than Hell Riders.
A little violent. You know what? We'll have a discussion. We'll definitely have a discussion.
Okay.
I'll send you a
Mr. Team, let's get
letter.
it going.
Understood. Much appreciated. Well, and he, as he leads you guys all downstairs and waves his hand as the door opens, and he goes, much appreciate your company. I hope you have a great day.
You too. I want to shake his hand.
Absolutely. He reaches his hand out and shakes it.
Thank you for the challenge for today.
I'm glad you all made it back alive.
Poor Timothy, though.
Please do remember stop by. You know, my business may grow. We'll find out.
I
will.
hope so.
As you guys all step out into, this would be what you guys started in there about 11. I'd say this is you guys after everything would be about maybe 2 to 3 hours or so. So you guys would be probably pushing 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. And he goes, well, enjoy your day. And he waves his hand as the door closes.
I smell disgusting. Somebody use gesture craft to change like my smell. Like real quick to just smell like fresh linen.
You got it.
Like just it's very nice. And do you all want to go and get the clothes now?
Yeah.
I'm buying my new robe.
How much gold did I give you,
Can you watch
Skiba?
it?
To buy me clothes. How much did I give you? Was it 20 or 50? I can't remember.
20.
It was 20 gold pieces.
Can I get my 20 back?
Ski Poppy asked for
Tactically ignores.
Ski Poppy asked for his money back.
What money?
The 20 gold he gave you for
20 gold
buying clothes last time, remember? We didn't bring him.
The first time I had to run back and carry
What
him.
gold? What you talking about?
I can pull up the
Okay.
screen.
Let me ask a little nicer.
No, I'm actually
Give me
don't
back
remember.
my 20 or the gods will hurt you.
What gold? I don't remember gold.
I take my money. I attempted to rob a man under a contract. You think I would not want my 20 gold back? I am a greedy, selfish, holy man.
Like most holy men.
Like most of my followers.
I'm joking. Like back in the day. I'm not talking about now.
I know.
Joel Osteen, though.
So, Ski Bob, do you give it back?
I want back my 15 silver then.
You paid for the cloak.
I was gonna pay for your clothes.
I hear something in my ear. What's that, Gold?
Ski Bob?
Prepare guiding bolt at level 2?
Ski Bob?
Okay.
Give him the gold. Give him the gold. You didn't buy him clothes like you promised.
I'm preparing my spell
Oh, yeah.
at level 2.
Zeldris,
hold
put
my
down the
action.
spell. Zeldris, put down the spell. Bad.
Okay, listen. We cannot fight in here.
I need my
We are in
gold.
public.
As
This is not the place for this.
I pull out a
Zeldris-
copper coin.
Zeldris, you begin charging up as your hand begins to radiate with holy energy, like that white divine energy, radiant energy. Lelouch Leviticus make Lelouch Odin. I'm sorry. Make perception checks real quick.
I did pull out my copper coin. I'm pointing at
You
it.
pull out your copper coin. Are you also holding
Stay
catapult?
between them? Like,
Yeah, you can step between them.
I'm gonna step between them and just kind of like, whoa.
Ski Bob, are you holding catapult?
Yes, I'm holding it.
Okay. And Lelouch?
I got a 19 for perception.
19.
I'm going to go.
You can notice as Odin steps in between and begins kind of holding his hands up, you begin looking around and you notice a couple of the patrolling watch members kind of begin looking over in all your direction as you see a couple of the other denizens of Upper City have made them aware of your presence as you're arguing in the streets.
I'm going to
You
tell
guys are making a scene.
All right, shut up, all of you.
making
Be
a
quiet.
scene.
The guards see us. They are going to kill
I'll
us.
show you a scene.
I know what. Fuck this. I'm wild shaping to
Put that on
into a
camera.
mouse.
I'm
and
not.
I'm away.
All right, so the Lelouch, you turn into a mouse and begins moving away as the guards are now moving in all three of your direction.
Okay, I'm gonna take both my arms. I'm gonna put one around Ski Bop and one around Zeldris, and I'm gonna try to pick both of them up.
Make a strength check. Zeldris is a lot heavier than Ski Bop is, especially with his armor.
I could imagine.
Yeah, shield.
You want to what?
18 plus 4, 22.
22. It's a little difficult, but he manages to just grab you both by the neck and is almost basically dragging you forward while trying to lift you all.
I'm still holding my spell.
You can hold your spell as you hear. Excuse me.
I'm gonna just keep dragging them to an alleyway.
As you're dragging into an alleyway as you hear. Excuse me. And you look over and see a group of 3 watch members. I'm sorry. Would it be 3? No, give me 1 sec. It will be notes I took multiple weeks ago. It would be a total of 6 watch members. And one steps over with a shawl off to the side while the other had robes and a helmet gleamed on. He goes, "Is there a problem?"
No. My boys are just a little rowdy today. You know how sibling rivalries go. Don't mind me. I'll make sure to discipline them when we get them home. Have a nice day, and I'm gonna just keep dragging them.
Looks left and right at the 2 holding spells against each other.
You can't tell
Make
me
it
spell.
fucking
I don't
stuff
know
away.
the coin.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage since they didn't turn off their spells.
Oh god.
Wait, does mine even show anything? Or
The first one is a natural 20.
Go ahead. Roll that second
I
one.
turned off your spells.
Sorry, bud.
See, 0.
Zero.
This is on you. This is on you.
You know what? Just for seeing Odin try so hard and failing, I'm gonna go. You know, Ski Bob, this is the most fun I've had with you. Keep the 20. Deactivate my spell.
As you say that, you. By the way, since you both held spells and didn't use them, you use your spell slot. So mark off the spell slots. And the watch member goes, I'll need you to come with me, all of you.
Why, if I might ask?
You have started trouble in this peaceful neighborhood. You do not seem to be residents of Upper City and are assumed to be here for commerce, shopping, etc. You will be.
You dare assume?
You don't assume that I live here? You don't think I live here?
Present your badges.
Racial profiling.
I'm going to take out my badge.
Yeah,
I point at my chest
Okay.
where my symbol's at.
So you
was
three,
raised in the church in a youth program. Thank you very much.
you three, you show your badges, and whose badge do you have, Odin?
Oh, I gave Leia mine originally, and then when Morlock left, he gave us another one, and I have that one now.
So you have Morlock. Zeldris, who do you have?
He points to.
He showed.
I don't have one. I have my symbol. I snuck in.
And Zeldris, Skipop, you have the one guy that you stole from, right?
Yes.
At the bathhouse. Okay. He's gonna make investigation check. He looks over each one of the badges and then looks over to you, Zeldris. He goes, I will be reporting this to the High Overseer.
Oh no!
At the High Artificer of the Faith of God.
Please do not
sir.
tell them about my son Richard.
And for you two, keep it down.
I am sorry. Don't worry. I will make sure to thoroughly hit my sons when we get home. To teach them a lesson.
Looks over you all.
Lesson day, sir. And I'm just gonna start dragging them back.
As you start dragging them back, he just keeps a watchful eye.
I'm just gonna awkwardly smile
Lelouch, where did you go as a mouse?
I'm a mouse. I am just scurrying off into an alleyway, getting away.
Okay, you start scurrying into an alleyway. I will say that it's assumed that Odin, you dragged them into the same alleyway. You saw Mouse Lelouch beginning to drag them into. And Mouse Lelouch, you can see Odin dragging these two individuals into the alleyway.
All right. And once we get in the alleyway, I'm just going to make a perception check to make sure no one's around.
Make a perception check.
I'm going to face step away from Odin.
I got a 14.
14. Looking around, you can see that, you entered the alleyway, but the watch members are still keeping an eye on you. They have kind of stationed opposite of the alleyway, just kind of looking, making sure that, just watching in general.
Let's get back to the inn.
As Skipop just phases next to you out of your grasp.
After he does that, I'm just gonna grab him again.
Skipop, are you letting him or are you dodging?
No, man. You wait for me.
You gonna what's up?
I'm not.
He's gonna try to dodge.
Yep. Make an acrobatics or athletics check, and Odin make an athletics check or acrobatics, or just athletics. Sorry.
Roger.
Hey, 20, not natural. 18 plus 10.
All right. What'd you get?
I got a 13. So.
So with that, you go to reach out again, and with that, he kind of ducks out of the way.
I'm getting better at fighting. Good. Don't hit me, please.
I'm just gonna.
He just lightly flicks you as you all group together, and I assume begin making your way back towards the helm and cloak.
Yes.
Okay, Zeldris, you got something to say?
Yes. Can we stop at a store so I can buy some white cloth?
Some white what?
Some white cloth.
We can steal that from the hotel.
White cloth?
Yeah. Let me actually.
Oh, for the spell aid?
Yeah.
Does it cost money?
It just says I just need a tiny strip of white cloth. I just want
So for your spell components, unless it costs money, if it costs money, you have to go out and find it. If it doesn't, we'll assume that you have it.
Oh, so I could have just boosted everyone from the beginning.
So that Lelouch?
Oh, I was gonna go the other way as a mouse, and then appear as myself, and then go buy better clothes.
Okay. Lelouch, you begin making your way towards the wide as the other three begin making their way towards the helm and cloak. And something that you notice, Lelouch, as they're making their way out of the alleyway towards the helm and cloak, you can see that the watch members are now grouping up and kind of keeping like a 90-foot, 100-foot pace behind them. And you can see the entirety of the watch, like the six patrolling members are just keeping up with them. As you scurry your way towards the wide, it doesn't take you long after you find an alleyway, turn back into Lelouch proper, and begin making your way towards the wide. And as you begin making your way there, you can see that this is a massive booming market of multiple kind of like there's no stores. It's like people that brought like tents and different types of setups to sell their wares, like Arabian style. You know what I mean? And you see people kind of just walking through different types of aisles to kind of check it out and see what everyone's wares would be. You see
at a flea market. Almost.
Exactly. The wide hosts a vibrant, like crowded market where fortune tellers, you can see fortune tellers, you can see different types of artists, different types of foods being sold, spices, fish, furs, perfumes, all types of different luxury goods. You can see the crowd are all like looking around, being entertained. Street musicians are not around. You see, although in Upper City there are other places with street musicians, there are no street musicians here. You can just, around you is just the chatter of people talking. And you're just looking for clothes, correct?
Yeah, just like some fine robes.
You got it. And unless you want to role play it out, it would be easy to find those type of clothing. But it's up to you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'd just find the robes, but I just want to ask around why there isn't any street musicians at all.
Yeah. So you come over to this would be a shorter halfling male, kind of missing some hair. He's got like the stringy hair coming to the side, the white hair coming, like balding in the center, stringy hair covering what's balding, the white hair coming across the sides. Older male, got like the blemishes all over the face, like chin strap beard, and kind of brown vest with tailoring tools like in his hands and like a needle in his mouth. And he takes it out with the sewing. He goes, excuse me, you're looking for noble clothing? Yeah, we can get something to fix you. Street musicians, yeah, they're you're not from Upper City, I guess. But they're not allowed. They're forbidden by the watch members to be here in the market. They suffer heavy fines or even expulsion from Upper City if they are to try it. But yeah, and even the funny thing is, if they get expelled, they have to go to Outer City, not even lower. That's like the worst of the worst. So they don't even risk it. They don't come anywhere near this place.
That is quite interesting. It is horrible, though.
How many layers does this city have?
It is like an onion.
Yeah.
It never ends.
But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna Druidcraft to just see what the weather is like.
It's currently cloudy right now.
Yeah, but for just like later in the day.
Later in the day, it's gonna be after it gets darker. It's still gonna remain cloudy.
Okay. It's like, well, thank you. With these ropes, do you have them in a I don't know, like a light gray, almost kind of like the moon?
Yeah, that can be done. That can be done. He pulls over. You said you're just looking for like fancy street clothing to wear in Upper City, huh?
Yes, and just some undergarments. Like I started to outgrow these ones, and
absolutely. And he
like you can see it's getting pretty tight.
Yeah, there's a couple stains on there too. Little blood there, but we won't talk about that.
Oh wait! Oh my goodness! It must have been from the hemming. I'm so very sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Everybody has their skeletons. He pulls up like clothing, cloth, and it is light gray. The undergarments are put separately, but this itself is almost like, how do you say? It's noble clothing, and it has the grays. It has almost a shawl that comes with it. Also, robes that come up. You ever watch Black Clover? You know how the Black Clover, depending on which squad you're in, you get like the over shawl. It has like a gray over shawl that you can put on it if it's raining with a hood on it. But it matches perfectly. It's grays and whites. There's some leather mixed in. It comes with shoes, like a pair of shoes that are fine. And the pants it's close near to dress pants.
Okay. Yeah, would I have to wait for the actual like cloak and shawl to be made, or is it already made?
He goes, let me take a look at you. And he begins kind of taking out your measurements. And he goes, no, he starts kind of literally at the moment begin like sewing and hemming. And kind of after taking your measurements, he goes, this should fit perfectly. It was a little off, but this should be right.
Oh, thank you very much. How much would this be?
We'll put it at 2 gold.
Gotcha. I'm gonna do. I'll pay him 3 gold for a tip.
3 gold. You pay him 3 gold. He goes, much appreciate your patronage. And by the way, welcome to Upper City.
Thank you. I will. I'm hoping to see you quite well. Actually, do you have a? Do you think there could be another shawl and just some pants made for someone that would be about this height, bit stocky, more muscles than what I have.
Are you trying to make one for Odin?
Yeah.
Make an intelligence
just like as a
make an intelligence check to see if you can like properly describe his measurements. Intelligence check.
I'm gonna roll this with D&D Beyond so that you can also. 18. You feel confident that you were able to describe his measurements enough as the halfling is taking notes, writing down. He's like, okay, all right, yeah, no, this can be done. Okay, yeah, this can be done. Give me a day or two. Give me a day or two. A day or two. Do you have any just very large cloaks? Like it does not.
Just regular one?
Yes.
Any particular color?
Let me see. Maybe either a dark red or a dark blue would suffice.
Okay, and he pulls out like 2 from under. And you see one is like a red velvet, like like a red carpet type of color, and the other one is like a blue, like a sapphire type of blue. and the ends of the blue one are like rimed in white fur.
I'll take the blue with the white fur.
Okay, and that'll be a gold piece.
No problem. I'm gonna do a gold and 2 silver for that.
Thanks. Much appreciated, my friend. He goes, "What's your name?"
Oh, I am Ulrich.
Ulrich. Nice to meet you, Ulrich. My name is Jedren. Jedren.
Okay.
He goes, "I will be seeing you soon."
Do you as well. Have a nice day. And it is going to be cloudy for the rest of the day, but I don't know if in the upcoming days it is going to rain or not. But I'll let you know.
Much appreciated. And you should begin making your way towards the Helmet Club?
Yep. With
All right.
like I just have like my new clothes in like a little bag. I'm just like
I just came back from the mall. So you begin making your way as you three are traveling towards the Helmet Cloak. You guys are now about roughly 100 to 150 feet away from the Helmet Cloak. And you guys, with your passive perception, Zeldris, you'd be able to notice that you are being tailed by the watch members by about roughly 90 to 100 feet. But you guys, are you just planning on going in and heading back to your room?
Yeah. We should like walk around, try to lose the trail.
Okay. So Zeldris,
that's how I recommend to everyone.
Yeah, Zeldris, you say that to Odin and Ski Pop. What do you do?
I'm gonna tell Zeldris lead the way then.
Say it again?
I'm gonna tell Zeldris lead the way then.
All I heard was I'm gonna tell Zeldris.
Yeah, Zeldris lead the way then.
So I think we should actually, this might sound very stupid, all split up, change clothing, one by one, just go in.
I don't have any other clothes.
You know, let me check the bag. Let me see what the skeletons are wearing. Okay, let's go buy some clothes. You know, just being realistic and everything, not trying to be extra.
I think they're just ensuring we go back to our home.
True, but I don't want our position to be compromised, you know?
Yeah. And also, I did lie to them and I said we lived here, so going to a tavern might be a bad look. Let's go to the restaurant side.
I am kind of hungry.
So you guys head into the restaurant portion? Okay. So as you guys begin making your way into the cloak instead of the helm, the door opens, swings open. The tavern itself is not necessarily that busy, actually. There's only about 2 or 3 patrons inside. There are no stairs going up. At the opposite end, you can see the female that was originally over at the helm. And she seems to be cleaning up a couple of glasses. As she looks over and she kind of just gives you a head nod as you walk in. And she kind of talks over, gonna be needing anything.
What do you guys want to eat?
Well, let's check out their menu. We already had breakfast.
You guys have an entire pig?
We can make something happen.
Deep fried pork, please.
We're ordering an entire pig.
Entire.
I want half of it deep fried.
Deep what?
Yeah, what's deep fried?
You guys never had deep fried pig? It's real crunchy and juicy.
How do you? What?
I mean, it takes a while. Have you never? Odin, my friend. Let me tell you the wonders of this delicious.
I'm pretty. You know, most people in my clan didn't even bother cooking. So, like,
We're never really big, so like I don't know.
And, she speaks up and she goes, "So roasted pig is it?"
Is everyone okay with that, or do you guys want like turkey, a cow, horse, elf?
Huh?
I do like pork though.
Pork does hit the spot right now. After that big situation.
Ski Bop is more wary of Odin now. Since he's just said.
What are you doing, Ski Bop?
Ski Bop is more wary of Odin now since he said elf for something to eat.
You got it. However, you guys do find a booth or a table to sit at. As you begin sitting down, waiting for your meals, drinks are brought out, whether that be water or alcohol, depending on what you like to order. Grog. You guys sit down, and eventually the literal roasted pig, like, you know, the whole pig, it's got like the things in the eyes, golden kind of skin, like roasted properly, multiple different types of food stuffed into the mouth and the stomach. As it's brought over to your table, you're all handed plates and knives to be able to cut pieces off and eat from it. And as you've been waiting for this, Ghoulish, you make your way towards the front of the helm and cloak. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 13.
13. You can see two watch members kind of stationed out in front of the tavern itself. They're not looking inside. They're just backs against the wall, kind of just looking around. Are you heading in?
Yeah, I'm gonna head in, not into the cloak part, to the actual like
the helm.
Yeah.
Okay. You begin heading in, and you see this would be helm and cloak. You see Vedri, and he kind of just looks over. How are we? You head. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just fixing my glasses.
Oh, you got it. He goes, hope you're doing well. And you go up the stairs and make your way to the room. You open the door, and Ray is just sitting there, like paying attention. You almost spook her with the amount of attention she was paying to outside the window. And as you walk in, she goes, and she looks over, like reaching for the sword, and then lets go. And she goes, Ghoulish.
Oh, I should have knocked first. I am sorry.
It's okay.
Did the others stop by here?
I saw them come in. They might have. I was looking outside of the window, but it seems like they might have gone to the other parts.
Okay.
By the way, honestly, wait. This is probably wait till you're all here. But yes, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, you and Zeldris were in this room, right?
Correct.
Odin was not in. Okay, the other one is Odin's room. Okay.
Correct.
Thank you. I'm going to get change out of this because, frankly, it is too tight, and I'm having a very hard time to actually fight in this. It
looks a little tight.
God, I don't know how such a. He was not this nimble. He was. I don't know. I don't know how it fit him. I don't know how he could breathe in this. It is horrible.
You talking about Amric?
Oh, yes. He's. I know he's a slimy little man, but.
Fits him.
It smells like I'm still. It's rancid.
Well, let me know when everyone's ready.
Will do. I'll head over in a moment.
Okay. and you go ahead and get changed and then head over to the cloak.
Yep, and I'm just gonna leave a little like gift basket sort of thing in Odin's room, and I'm just gonna write on it in giant for Odin.
Awesome. And you guys are eating, as you guys now see, a new dripped out gray noble suit, Lelouch.
Hair tied back, kind of like a fixed up
I'm
sort of
just
beard.
gonna say, can we get another plate and mug over here?
Coming right up.
Oh, are we having pig? I'm just gonna roll up the sleeves and just like, okay.
Yeah, we had a little altercation with the guard. Are we really thirsting for pork?
Yes. I went and you see I got my new outfit. I also got something for you, Odin, so that you can blend in. It isn't anything like this.
Camouflage?
Yes, exactly. It looked like a white wolf fur with a dark blue, almost like a midnight sort of cloak. And
Oh, I was thinking more of something like that, and I'm just gonna point at Ski Bop. I had something like that with just bushes all over it.
oh no, I don't think that would work in this atmosphere.
I don't know. I saw some bushes.
Yes, but you are a very large bush.
I
Sort
saw
of,
some very large bushes.
But do they run and speak to you?
Indeed.
No, but like I can be really quiet.
Do they
You see,
wield
if you
an
stop
axe?
moving, they think you're a bush.
That could work, but I got you a
Oh no!
So,
Oh no! Oh no! Out of game.
oh god.
Oh no!
But,
Oh no!
I got you this so it can be urban camouflage. You can still wear your armor underneath, but it will look very nice when you are butchering your enemies. You want to get any blood inside of your eyes.
Lord, they say, well, my father used to say blood in the eyes was good because, you know, it gave you like blood rage. So you could like see anger and rage
Yes, but
in combat.
these
And red.
noble men.
The color red makes you very angry, I've learned.
Oh, I was going to get you a velvet one, but the fur just looks. I think it will look very nice on you. Also, velvet feels very weird on a bare skin, so I thought that wouldn't like. It might chafe on your.
The only thing velvet I know about is like this cupcake I passed in a dessert shop.
Yes, it kind of looks like it. I guess.
Was it
I'm not
edible?
too familiar. I don't think the cloak is. The cake, most likely.
The plate is brought to you, Lelouch, and also a mug.
Oh, thank you very much.
Can I get a plate to go, like a separate order?
And she looks over. She goes, "Yeah, I can fashion you up something to take that to go."
Thank you.
It's a doggy bag.
Outside of game, does
So-
anyone have the manta ray cloak?
I do.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. That's it.
You got it. Awesome. But with that, you guys are able to finish up your meals, and the to-go bag, which is essentially more of like a cloth that you can place off to your side, like a cloth used for like dried meats. And they kind of slice pieces off, almost like to keep it like jerky almost. And they kind of begin filling it as they hand it over to you.
I'm gonna put it in the bag.
You put it into the bag of holding?
Yes, but away
More
from the
meat.
skeletons and the dead bodies. I'm gonna reach in there.
You got it. And
Marination.
Halesta goes, that would be, we'll say for the whole pig, all the mugs. Yeah, we'll put that at about 3 gold.
Those
All right,
goes.
Ski Bop got it. He'll use my 20.
Yeah, of course.
So she takes the 3 gold from Ski Pop, and she goes, well, much appreciate the patronage. You know where to find me. I'm going to go back to do my thing. She turns around and begins walking over, cleaning the couch, cleaning off the counter.
Odin's just going to be picking whatever meat is on the bone of the pig until there is no meat.
Got it.
I suck out the marrow. It is good for you.
Question, do we have like salt and pepper there? Like, or no? Like, because I'm assuming it's a little fancy. Like, there's a little.
I have to go tinkle again.
You got it. It's fancier, yes, but those spices wouldn't be available to you at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna just pretend I'm putting some seasoning on it.
Like the guy on TikTok is like,
yeah, he's just.
However, you have this time. You guys gather your things and begin making your way towards your room. You have rented rooms. Excuse me. You enter the rooms, and Rhea is there again, waiting for you all. And she goes, "It's glad to see that you all made it back safe, even though it took a while. But I'm glad to see you all back safe."
Why, yes. I have a gift for you, actually. Opens the bag, takes the food out. Here you go.
You give her the food as she kind of like reaches over, opens the bag, and like eyes kind of like, whoa. Takes a bite of the pork. Like, that's actually really good. Thank you.
Anytime.
Sweetheart.
Ties it up, puts it onto her waist, like where the rest of her pouches are. Well, did you guys learn anything, or?
We just had a big fight.
And
Ghoulish can explain more.
We got into a bit of a predicament. We went to get disguises, but we got stopped by this elvish man, and he was the owner of this tower. His name was Larrikin, right? Larrikin. His name was Larrikin. He owns a tower called Ramazith Tower. He was looking for people to clear it out in exchange for we can get whatever was in the tower besides money and books. So we got no enchanted items, different rings, things that could be needed for the future.
Ski Pop got a cloak.
Yes. And we did get
Looks over. He's the cloak. Goes,
I'm just like hands like presented and everything.
I'm gonna pose.
Wow, that looks nice.
I got this, and I'm just gonna take out a handful of that acidic goo that is burning my hand.
Yeah, as you grab it, it's like singeing your hand. You take 2 points of acid damage.
Put it in a jar.
She goes,
This is going to hurt you.
It's in the jar. No. As it's liquid and it's liquid, like semi-liquid, so it is like dripping out towards the sides, and it drips off to the wooden floor, and you're as it begins burning through the wood.
Do we have a cup?
Yes. I'm just gonna take a little vial, like a couple vials, and like put them in here.
All right, and as you're putting, you're not very delicate with it.
How much damage did I take again?
2 points of acid.
Gotcha.
We'll say that you managed to fill 1 vial of acid, so you can add a vial of acid into your equipment.
Nice.
Excuse me. She goes, well, I have important news for you. As I was surveying the manor, I did happen to catch a glance of Lady Vanthampur.
What?
She made her way from the High Hall to her manor.
My goodness.
So she is there. What did you say, Ski Pop?
Oh, she's there.
She's there.
There goes my idea.
Oh, and Skip Up, I have something for you.
Okay.
It is Okay, I'm just gonna say I dropped that off with Odin's stuff because I don't really like the leather armor that works. I have that for you and Odin in your rooms. I think they will suit you both very well.
I'll go to the room and see exactly what you left.
Okay. So, Ski Pop, you leave and check out the room.
Yeah.
You see the gift basket. You see a note written on it in a language you don't understand. And next to it, you see folded very properly the leather armor. The leather armor.
I also followed Ski Bob just to see what it was.
And you walk in, Odin, to the gift basket and also the note left in giant for you.
I'm just going to say in giant, oh, nice. And I'm going to open that bishop.
What's in the gift basket?
Okay, so in the gift basket was it's like almost like the little like the gift paper, like the wax paper, like kind of like that. So you have to like scramble that out. But then it's the cloak. And did you say there were shoes with it or just the cloak?
The stuff you bought for Odin?
Yeah.
With the cloak, no, there wasn't any shoes. That would come when his tailored items are done.
Gotcha. So it's just a very neat cloak with ski bops. The armor's already like cleaned off. No blood stains, no regular stains. I'm assuming Lelouch just used like mending and stuff to just go and like clean it up real quick, fold it, and then also have like a little note like for ski bop.
Absolutely, you got it.
Go put it on.
As you guys go ahead and put on your armor, you put on the cloak. You eventually make your way back to the room, and Rhea goes, "Go ahead, ski bop."
Wait, what's the name of the armor again?
Devil Blessed leather armor. It should be in your homebrew.
It's leather armor, but you use your charisma modifier.
Yeah, it's leather armor just with your charisma modifier. So if it's not in there, you can just go ahead and make it.
Roger.
Work. And so you all make it back, and Ray goes, so, like I was saying, she's home. And with her came multiple guards members, and for some reason, as you all pointed out, the ravens, or crows, have now increased in numbers around the villa. What is your plan? And you all look a little exhausted as well.
Well, I think should we wait until nightfall to go and try to do reconnaissance? Or to even try and get in there?
I mean, I haven't been sitting around doing nothing. The recon I've seen so far as well, you can see the wall around, and she points it out. She points out, she goes, the wall around the villa is about 12 feet tall or so. It's made of stone, but there are 3 entries, each one made of wood. And she goes, the northern entry has a stable built into the wall. The southern entry, where you guys are, you can see that she points them out, there's 2 gates that are made of wood that you can enter. And she goes, the southern entry, by the way, but that means you guys are behind the house. So the main entrance would be on the northern side. And she goes, I've noticed that there's 3 groups of watch members that watch the house in the yard. They shift around every about 20 minutes or so. They shift, and then every hour or so, every 2 hours or so, they'll trade with the guards on the inside. And she goes, as you can see, it's 3 floors. The tower at top, I've yet to see any humanoids in there. But there's also on the second floor where you guys are, there's a kind of like I think it would be called a veranda or like a balcony. Mm-hmm. It has 2 doors. So basically it's like a balcony with a railing, and then on the opposite side from the balcony is a door, and then to the right where the balcony is a door. But on both sides it's like a compartment. Like 2 different portions of the building. She goes, there's that. There's on the right side, there's roofing and then I was managed to get outside and walk around. On the northern side, there's also roofing that we could possibly use if we were to travel from here or the roof.
Mm.
And if you can, Silas, go ahead and switch to battle map.
Yes.
You can see this is the roofing, the balcony or veranda. This is the roofing right here. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Here is the northern side roofing. And she goes, from here to that balcony, probably be roughly, I don't know, like 80, 90 feet or so. From here to the roofing on the right would probably be a little bit less, maybe 85 to 80 feet away.
Do we know how far those what are they? The things that shoot out?
The gap closed in 2000s, yes.
Do they have a name? That is the name.
It's their name now.
How do you know the name?
If you check, it's so the rail that shoots out both sides can extend 50 feet in both directions. Up to 50 feet in both directions. For a max of 100.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The problem would be the median.
Yeah, because you'd have to be right in the middle to get
So you'd have to be about 40 or so feet out.
Well, we do have the fog. Don't
That
we?
is true. We can use it to cover our entrance.
Do that, and then
Maria goes, well, what's the plan? When should we strike? What should we do?
I feel like we should wait until nightfall.
yes, then
I agree.
I can go and send out a bird to let me know if there are any crows around, to see how many are in the area. You can do a flyby.
Go ahead, Zeldris.
I was gonna say we should put some masks on, and I open the bag and I take out the 5 or 6 porcelain dragon masks that we got from the group of individuals that try to attack us at the bathhouse. So if someone does escape, they don't know what we look like. That's an idea.
I agree with that.
That could work very well.
And how many masks do you have?
Do what you said, Berto?
How many masks do you have? 6. Sounds good.
Perfect.
We can get an extra person. I would like to purchase a dog and put the mask on the dog. We will call her Poopins.
Raiders. So, should we enter from the second floor or the first? Should we?
I feel like the second is best.
We also have the key for the back door.
That is true.
It's up to you.
Then, if we rest and get our stuff ready now, and then we can strike at night, and we can all be prepared with spells and such. I can cast what I did when we were on the ship, and make it so all of us are clouded by the shadows.
So we can the fog, we should be good.
Indeed.
Did we talk about the fog bottle that we got, by the way?
That's what we've been talking about when we've been mentioning the fog.
So I wasn't here. Mentally, I wasn't. Physically, I was. I wasn't actually here.
Rhea takes it out. She goes, "Where should it be placed?" is the question.
The distance on the fog bottle. How far was it? Did you say again?
30 feet.
Say it again.
Was it 30 feet radius?
I thought it was one.
It's just look it up real quick. Someone pull it up on D&D Beyond. It's a lot more.
The ever smoking bottle.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, it's so it does a 60-foot radius, and then the clouds area are heavily obscured. But it goes within each minute. It increases by 10 feet until it reaches 120 feet. So we can possibly do it, wait a little bit, and watch for it to roll in at maximum 120 feet.
It's 120 feet radius. So that's 240 feet long.
So from side by side, it's 240 feet. Maybe.
Yeah, from one side of the circle to the other side of the circle would be 240 feet.
Jesus. Okay.
We could find somewhere to plant it and just wait for it to continue to go. I don't think anyone will question fog, especially on a very cloudy night.
The manor itself is, and Ray speaks of it, the manor itself seems to be almost roughly 100 feet across. Roughly, I believe, 100 feet to 120. So
we could cover the entire manor.
Yes.
At least most of it.
But that is dependent on where we place it on the manor. If it is higher, it will cover the higher portions of the manor. If it's lower, it will only cover the first floor.
Have someone that's good at climbing, because I have this pot. Remember the stuff I put my tongue on and my tongue turned invisible to my finger?
Oh, the dust of disappearance.
Yeah, dust of disappearance. We can slap that on someone.
Go ahead and
scaling.
Read what it does.
Oh, great!
Look, this is how you use these things. You gotta make sure you know what they do.
I mean, we could go to the balcony and see if we can see if we can get in through like a window or a door.
Do you want me to read out the dust of disappearance?
Go for it.
Found in a small packet, this powder resembles very fine sand. There's enough of it for one use. When you use as an action to throw the dust into the air, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for all subjects, and the dust is consumed when its magic takes effect. If a creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, the invisibility ends for that creature.
So it's all creatures and objects within 10 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use the fog. We can turn invisible. You can use that spell thing you did on the boat.
I'd use the spell first. Well, or we would do the fog, then the spell, then the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would go.
Yeah, we can either go to the back door, use the key, or we can use these wire things to get to that balcony and see if we can perhaps open a door with this acid.
How loud is it when we would use it?
Yeah, I haven't tested it before.
You guys want to go on a little test run? Like, let's go somewhere very far away.
I lied. Actually, Rhea did test it. For in and of itself, it sounds like almost like you're going down a
like a zip line.
There we go. Like it sounds like you're going down a zip line, and that's what it sounds like as it's extending, and then you're kind of using the gap closer itself to ride it down. Yeah, that's also a point of reference. The gap closer itself requires for you to make an attack in order to land the gap closer itself. So that would be deemed by your Dust of Disappearance as a way for you to become uninvisible. Just keep that in mind.
So we can set it up before. Well, maybe we can just use the dust once we get inside the manor.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Also, if we can use the gap as a weapon, let's say there's a guy behind me and a guy in front of me, and I decide to use it. They can both get impaled. Is that a possibility I could do?
It would be a possibility, yes.
All right, I'm going to stow that in the back of my brain. That's going to be a very niche situation. I'm going to say it right now. If I use it, double points for me. That's all I want. I want bragging rights.
I'm stealing the idea.
Well, what will we decide to do? Are we going to go?
Should we?
Let me take a nap real quick.
Let us get everything prepared. Okay, so which entrance do we want to go through? The northern or the southern?
Which side is the back door on again?
The back door is the southern, which is the one you can see from your room. It is, if you're looking at the battle map, it is, if you see, you can see this area here is the back, right? The two areas that you could possibly land would be here, the balcony. There's a door right here and a door right here. And then right here would be the next spot you'd be able to land because there's a stone wall here. You could zip line onto this, the tile roofing that's coming off of the building. And this is the rest of the tile roofing. On the northern edge, this is the tile roofing. And this is this very small piece of tile roofing. But you're not sure how you would get to like a second floor height from the northern side.
I'd say we send in just one of us now in advance, plant the bottle, let it ride out for a bit, and then we can try entering through the back door.
All right, hello and welcome to week one's milestone.
What was that?
I was looking up something and the video Mike Fast started playing in the background. I bet.
You got it. Well, Ray says, if you're not ready to make a decision, you could rest like you'd like, and we can make a decision after that.
Will do.
I'm not going back to my room. I'm taking this bed.
All right. So you jump into Zeldris's bed and begin sleeping.
I grab this man and I tuck him in my bed.
You tuck him in?
I tuck him in.
Zeldris.
We'll meet tonight.
Oh, you're going to sleep with him?
I mean, it is my room.
That is
Unless you guys want to switch rooms.
No, I'm fine with whatever.
I mean, you okay with that, Rhea?
I think she is okay with it.
I'm sorry. Would you say Zeldris? Did he ask Rhea if she was okay with it?
Yeah, I went, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Rhea, she goes, yeah, that's fine. I can simply just sleep in. I'll probably only rest for a little since I'm not very tired.
who's snuggling with me for a couple hours?
Who's snuggling with you?
I'm already there.
Odin?
I'm already there.
Alright. You just need to take off my armor, my shirt.
Yes.
This is my boxers. How real men sleep.
Odin sleeps like a man in full plate armor.
With his new fucking fur-lined cloak and everything.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy myself one next time. I'm getting that black and gold.
So you all find your ways to your separate rooms and begin resting. Ski Pop, I assume you attune to the leather?
Yes.
Okay. You attune to what's your armor class now, by the way?
Actually, I can't really find it on here.
Okay, so what's your charisma modifier?
My charisma modifier is +3.
+3. So just find studded leather armor.
It'd be 15.
What does it give you? Studded leather? 12, right?
Yeah.
12 plus 3.
So you would have a 15 armor class.
Gotcha. Okay.
There you go.
I'm
So you guys find yourselves abreast and eventually find yourselves waking up, and this would be you find yourself you guys probably slept around like 4 or 5 after everything you've done. 8 hours later, you guys are at like what, 1 a.m.?
Around there.
About 1 a.m.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does that count as a full or
Long rest.
Short?
Yeah, it's a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
He's going sleeping.
Should I put that on now?
You can put your long rest on, yes. And as you do that, sorry, 1 second, I'm switching up the music.
I'm just switching up some spells.
Go ahead and with that, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a 15-minute break, all right?
Yeah.
With that, we'll be back, guys. Give us about 15 minutes. All set. All right. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We are going to continue our campaign episode as all of you begin to awake after tuning and making your preparations, preparing your spells. You awake and find yourselves together back in the room with Rhea. The night has fallen. It is now roughly 1 a.m. It is dark. It is cloudy. What is your plan?
Okay, should we get the masks and everything ready? And I'm sure there's the back exit or something.
I want to cast Aid on Lelouch, Ski Bob, Odin, where they gain 5 hit points for 8 hours. I mean, an extra 5 to their HP.
Thank you.
Okay. So you guys just waking up, and as you do so, you cast Aid on all of them. How many temporary hit points?
Yeah, it's temporary.
Yeah, it is temporary. How many temporary hit points? 5? Awesome. You guys all gain 5 temporary hit points. Is there any other advantages to that or no? Oh, sounds good. Can everyone hear the music, by the way?
No, I can't hear the music.
How's that?
When you talk, I can hear it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear it now?
There's like a rain type noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a little bit like ominous.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys all gather your things. Zeldris, you begin praying, and your incantation takes a hold as this white light rhymes Silas, Skipop, Lelouch, and Odin. And yourself as well, or no? For Aid, yes or no? Zeldris, are you catching yourself as well?
I would have to cast it a second time.
Gotcha. So you're only going to do it once.
Yeah, I'm only doing it once.
And all of you feel the warmth and vitality given to you by Zeldris. Rhea prepares her sword, takes the ever-smoking bottle out. She goes, let's do this. What's first?
Okay. So we shouldn't have anything that looks too flashy on us that can recognize us if we do narrowly escape. So I'm losing my fancy clothes. I'm just gonna keep like regular undergarments, leather armor, mask, shield, like just necessities and shit.
You got it.
I'm gonna change out my my armor. So instead of having the symbol of Gome, it's just regular chainmail. And I'm gonna put the +1 into it, so my armor class goes up by 1. So my
All right, you put the +1 into it.
Yep.
Oh, and Zeldris, do you have the thing I asked for?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Just for a little bit of reference, Zeldris used his ability to make a long sword. For Lelouch, I had to get rid of my short sword for that because he requires just a bit.
That takes 1 hour, no?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys would have to wait an extra hour.
I thought it would be through the long rest.
No. It's separate of the long rest. This is extraneous.
I mean, I can give you the long sword I got in my bag if you want.
I'll take that then.
All that. Here you go.
And Lelouch, as you take the longsword, it feels weird using a weapon that's made of metal.
Not as heavy, but I'll get used to it.
Now, what would you like to do?
Put my mask on.
Yeah, I'm with the mask on.
Everyone puts on the porcelain black dragon mask.
I'll put away my creepy mask.
Say it again?
I'll put away my creepy mask.
You put away your creepy mask?
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah, just getting the stuff ready. And do we know if there's like a back door or anything like that to this? Like a
if you check the image I sent you, yes, there's one back door.
Oh, for the inn.
If you check the image of the entire estate, you'll see one on the southern edge. You'll see it. There should be 2 gates on the southern edge, and there's one back door.
Oh, I was talking about for the inn, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the
inn. Like not the manor.
For the inn, you're not sure.
How far are the windows from?
Rhea had the windows. Well, the balcony. Rhea said is roughly.
Again, this is about the inn, like for sneaking out.
From the inn. How high the inn is off the floor.
Yeah.
The second floor where you guys are at it lines up with the second floor of the manor.
Okay.
And the inn doesn't have a third floor, but it does have a roof.
Okay. It's like my room is a little bit back. I can go and throw a rope down, and we can make our way down sneakily through climbing.
You'd be climbing like the down. You'd be climbing down towards the front of the tavern, like on where the main street is.
Oh, I thought it was on like the side.
No. Your view is of the main street to the manor.
Okay, so like where our rooms are, we face the manor?
Yes. That was the point. Okay. That's why you asked for it.
I mean, we could use the gap closer, probably. Just slide in or out.
That's not very sneaky. They can hear us. They can see us.
Also, who has the gap closers? Because I have them equipped.
We all do, I think.
Wasn't there like only 2 though?
No, there's 3.
Shall I take my new stuff?
Well, we can send someone ahead with the bottle and they can plant it. We can wait for the fog to take over a bit and then we can use the gap closer. Wow. And I say, out of all of us, I think Lelouch might be the best because he can turn into like an animal or something, run over there, turn back, put it down, and then scurry on back as an animal. Or that or ski bop.
So you'd want me to go and scurry in as an animal to go in?
Yes.
And that could be done.
And then after the smoke, the fog takes over a bit, then we can use that to use the gap closers to get on the second story, hopefully. And after we use the gap closers and once we get on the second story, we can use that dust or that spell that you have.
Once we get
and then either that or we can just put the fog down on the first floor and then just enter through the back door.
I also have another spell to create fog if needed.
Very well. What does everyone think?
I can definitely get in if I go into as an animal.
Well, if he does go in like that, the fog would be a signal enough for us to start heading over there. He doesn't have to waste his spells in order to come back and forth.
Well, are we going through the first floor or the second floor?
Well,
that is what we need to decide on.
If he plants it up high, we can enter to the first floor since we do have a key to the back. So it'll be a lot quieter than using the grapple
gap closer
2000.
do you think we could cause some sort of distraction and have guards go to a different side? Then
And to be clear, the gap closer isn't like a gunshot going off. It's like a
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they never said it was really too loud.
Or we could use it to go from here to where the illusion lands as a bird, or whatever.
I cannot turn into birds.
Why not?
I just can't.
Okay. Just why not? I can't. Okay.
Rhea goes, well, second or first?
First.
I think, yes, I do think first, because we can get in a bit quieter with the key. And,
No, so I have a feeling at the bathhouse it went down. So I think there's a trend of things going down deep.
That was a very astute observation, Odin. You get a daisy later.
Thank you.
Very wise.
Understood. And you guys, okay? She goes, well, we should depart then, should we not?
Indeed.
Is there a specific time? Well, let us do what you'd like to do. What is the first step?
Okay, first, who has the bottle? Rhea, I believe it is you.
Rhea hands it over.
All right, I'm going to give it to Lelouch, and I'm going to grab him on the shoulder as I hand it to him and say, Godspeed, man. And I'm going to throw him out the window.
Wait, window open or window closed?
It was, assuming it's open.
Okay.
I'm gonna jab him in the neck and just like walk out the fucking door. I'm just gonna.
Too late. I said I threw you. I'm gonna try.
Make an athletics check. Lelouch makes athletics or acrobatics.
I'll do athletics and I'll roll with D&D Beyond.
I got a 14.
18 plus 5, 24.
God.
Easy enough. You try to push against him, Odin, and as you do so, he just moves out of the way and begins walking towards the door.
No, thank you. I am not. Just keep up. And I just keep walking. I'm sorry, but he has moved you like twice now.
I want to murder you more.
The door opens. Lelouch, you step out.
No, I use arcane lock before he leaves.
You lock the door?
No.
Okay. Lelouch, where are you going?
First off to my room to just grab my regular cloak, throw that over. Then I'm gonna just go back and double back and say, where exactly do you want me to put the bottle? Just on the edge of the manor?
Wherever you think is best. You're the one going in there.
That is, you know, that is a fair point.
The safest and fastest route, my friend.
How do you walk out the door?
I don't know why everyone comes to me for answers.
I was asking all of you. It wasn't just directly to you.
They don't talk.
Okay, so
Excuse me. You're the most experienced.
Rhea, where do you think I should put the bottle? Should it be on the end or towards the middle? What?
she opens the window's open. She kind of just pokes her head out for a second. If that thing can cover a 240-foot circle, and the manor's about 100 or so feet across, honestly, and we just want to travel in on the first floor, right outside the gate should work. It should cover the street, the manor, probably even the alleyways near us.
All right, I'm gonna go. Will do. And I'm just gonna walk out. I'm gonna head downstairs.
As you walk out, you head down the stairs, and what do you do from there?
Do I see like a back door or anything from the first floor of the inn?
You do not. You do see doors behind the counter. You don't see a back door in particular.
I'm like, okay. I throw up my hood.
Okay.
then I'm going to go and walk out of the inn. And how many guards are at the front of the entrance?
You look, the front of the tavern has the 2 guards, and your cloak is up. You walk past, they just look you over for a second. Stay there. And you see on the outside of the manor gates, there are no guards. But Skipop, Zeldris, Rhea, and Odin would be able to see that inside the manor grounds, there's 3 squads of 3 guards each patrolling the grounds.
Okay.
But what do you do, Ghoulish?
I'm going to go, and I'm not going to walk like directly like forward to the manor. I'm going to go and I'm going to walk off to the side a little bit.
Yep. You have the pictures I sent you. Do me a favor, just mark where you want to put the bottle on the picture. Keep on. What's up?
Can I see Lelouch from the window?
Make a perception check.
Oh, what is that? 12.
12. You're looking around. You see a cloaked figure come out of the tavern. You're not sure if it's Lelouch. Also, do me a favor. Actually, you also notice a decent amount of crows and ravens. And as you look around, one just kind of like looks directly at you.
Okay. I'm going to use telepathic speech on the cloaked figure.
On who?
On the cloaked figure.
Okay.
I was going to say...
You just say
just
he coughed.
Like,
you just cough?
Yeah.
Okay. Lelouch, you hear in your head.
And I just like look back for a second. Let's go. Just gonna keep walking a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna go back and cover so then the crow can't see.
Okay. Lelouch, you want to leave it right by the gate?
I'm gonna be walking and like, you know how you can like have your arms like not in your cloak?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna uncork it under my my cloak so that it goes and like starts coming around me. Then I'm gonna go to the edge, like to where the bushes are, and kind of sneak it like almost inside.
So you're gonna try to like toss it to where the bushes are safely.
Not toss it. I'm gonna like have it when it's still like the fog. I'm gonna like skirt over, get to the bushes, and like because you can reach inside bushes like a bit. So I'm just gonna like
right. But in order to get to the bushes that are inside the manor, you're talking about like by where it says V1, right?
Yeah, like towards the gate, like almost that little corner where I can like place it, but like no one's gonna check like, oh, what's this little thing that's doing right there?
So if you want to place it inside the bush, inside the manor, you'd have to get to the wooden gates, or you can place it outside of the gate.
I'll take it, uncork it outside. Can I uncork it outside the gate? But can I move with it? Like
you would be able to move with it. Yeah, you would just be the epicenter.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be the epicenter for a little bit.
Yep.
Then I want to move it more towards the bushes and gates.
Okay. And where are you uncorking it? Right on the main street?
Yeah, onto the main street nearby that gate towards V1. I'm gonna put it around there so that it can go and like
make a stealth check. As you're uncorking a bottle that's gonna release a massive amount of fog within a short amount of time on the main street. Go ahead, keep up.
I wanted to tell Lelouch that the crows are watching right now.
Okay. Lelouch, you hear that in your head.
At the crow, make it see like as think it's a bird. Like,
am I able to use guidance on myself?
Yes, I think so. Double check.
Use
Okay, because it says you touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. Like, would I be able to?
If you're willing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use guidance on myself.
You got it.
It's because my dex is fucking awful.
Go for it. Roll a stealth check. Add a
yeah,
D4.
I'm rolling on D&D Beyond.
You got it.
Did you fucking see that shit? Yeah, it was a 19 natural for that, and then for the D4, is a 2, so a 21.
21. 1 second. Let me just roll.
21 stealth.
Roll perception checks.
Did my meats distract the bird?
Okay, shit. Lush, you feel confident that you've gone unnoticed. As your cloak is up, you're walking, you kind of Ezio style mix in with the crowd for a second. And as you jump into the crowd, you uncork it. The crowd begins to, this fog begins to emanate from you. You jump out of the crowd for a second and you stand with your back up against the gate as the fog now emanates. And everyone notices that's looking outside the window. You can see, and Silas, you're keeping an eye on the figure as he disappears for a second. And all you see is fog begin to form. And the entire area of 120 feet begins to, or 100, it would be originally 60 feet, right?
I believe, hold up.
For the first
she up again. So it's a.
The original was 60 feet?
The original, yeah, it's a 60-foot radius, and then it goes up to 120 feet.
Got it. So 100, you see 120 feet across. The entire, like, part of the manor, part of the tavern front is just obscured in heavy fog. And Lelouch, you got your back against the gate with a wooden gate directly to your right.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna set the bottle down.
Okay. As the fog continues to drift out.
Yep. Can I use Druidcraft to take the bushes and kind of like wrap them around the bottle for it to get stuck in place?
You can Druidcraft like vines and bush around the bottle.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Okay. So you begin Druidcrafting on the cobbled street as the vines begin to rip through the stone, and the vines wrap around the bottle, keeping it in place, and then the vines begin to sprout the bush-like leaves around it, and not on the top, so the smoke can continue to.
Gotcha. And I'm gonna take the cork and just put it in my pocket. I'm not letting anything fucking cork this shit.
Take the cork, stuff it in your pocket. And with that, heavily obscured. It looks like Silent Hill. Like it is like hard to see.
All right. Now I'm going to go, and I'm hidden by the bushes, correct?
You're hidden. You're not. You are hidden by the fog, not the bushes. There's no bush where you're at. You created a small bush.
Oh, I thought I was going against the bushes and the
Where you're at, there is no bush.
Oh, is it wall? I thought it was bushes and then like
it's a stone wall. No, it's a stone wall.
In the lower city.
Yeah, it's stone wall. It's about 12 feet high.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna use Druidcraft to hold it like by the wall for it to get stuck there. So if someone tries to pick it up, they have to like pry it a bit. I'm gonna go and wild shape into a spider, not a giant spider, just a regular spider.
You got it.
And I'm gonna try to
Just the movement speed of a regular spider.
I actually have it. It is a 20-foot climbing and regular speed.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and crawl under the gate.
That's easy to do in your size. You crawl under the gate. You turn into this very small spider. Begin making your way crawling under the gate. Everything is like massive to you. So you immediately hit like grass that's in multiple places. Everything's heavily obscured. So you don't even know, like, again, everything is pure white. So you don't even know which direction the mansion is in, or you know the general direction. But you can't see anything.
I know the general direction. I'm gonna be dashing as a spider.
There you go. Ski Pop, what's up?
I'm gonna use. Since we still have the tough half link, I'm gonna ask Lelouch. Is it time for us to go?
Yes, I am a spider. I am in the grass.
I'm gonna tell the group. Time to go. Lelouch is I'll speak back to him. Giant spider?
No, just a regular spider.
He's a tiny spider. You see a spider crawl up on you, don't smush it immediately.
But
Make no promises.
instincts, like why couldn't it have been something else, like a frog?
I cannot get. Oh wait, I can't hear.
You can't hear this.
Yeah. Tell him exactly what I just said now.
I don't know then, but try to hold back. Think of it as a really clean pub that doesn't have spiders.
So, real quick. So, what are you guys doing as Lucius making his way through the yard? What are you guys all doing?
Go on.
I'm ready to jump in that window.
One person at a time.
Skip up. Tell Lelouch to see if he can get on like the second story, and then he can use his gap closer and shoot it out because I can't really see anything.
Lelouch.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm whispering. He's in our head. Can you get onto the second story and use the gap closer and send it towards the tavern?
I cannot see. I am too small.
Try to get into the second story and see you can see over the fog.
Really do.
Okay, so back to Lelouch. Lelouch, do me a favor. 1, make a stealth check. 2, make a perception check with disadvantage. Stealth with advantage. Perception with disadvantage.
Okay. My stealth is +4 as a spider, so I'm just gonna roll this twice.
Okay.
And then add 4 at the end of it. Okay, will this go? It's like. These are important rolls, so I'm rolling them on D&D Beyond.
Gotcha.
All right. My first one's a 22.
Nice.
22 for what, stealth or perception?
Yeah, for stealth.
Okay.
And then perception is... Okay, hold up. I gotta clear this because that's in the way. For perception... 15.
15? Not bad. You're making your way skidding across the ground. You hear, God damn, why is it so fucking foggy? Where did it come from? But as you stepping over top of you, you see a metallic shoe of a watch member. And you see 2 more walking by. And their conversation, they're talking about, why is it so foggy? God damn it. Anybody see this coming? I can't see shit. As you continue making your place past, they seem to not notice you. As you skitter your way through and you make your way to what is a double door, and there is an opening at the bottom for your spider form as you skitter in through the bottom. And with the perception check that you rolled, this right here, as you walk in, is a foyer. Apart from the main entrance is what you came in from. You see this room has 2 exits, to your left and to your right. Plaster shelf lined with ornate vases circles the room at the height of 9 feet, roughly is where the vases are. Spread across the flagstone floor is a 10-foot wide, 15-foot long rug of exquisite design depicting a royal coronation. 2 tapestries hanging on the walls depict a dragon flying over a ship and pilgrims on camels, respectively. But there's 2 doors, one to the left and one to the right.
All right. Would I be able to see, is there steps anywhere?
No, there's not.
All right, sorry about that. I'm gonna go through the right door then.
In the right? Okay. You take a right and you go right and you begin moving under the door as your spider form. In this room, make a perception check.
All right, 11. That was almost a natural fucking 20.
I'd love to see that. This room is undecorated. There's 4 single beds and a dining table. You see spare uniforms that are hanging that seem to be those of like servants. And you see a couple of drawers near the beds. There's a single exit way, and it is, as you come in, it is perpendicular, like to the left.
Can I go through there?
You can. Go ahead and you make your way skittering through. And mind you, this is taking some time as everybody's waiting. 5. This, as you walk in, as you're making your way closer, you can smell this very pleasant aroma. It fills the area throughout. You can see there is an individual preparing meals. You see pots, pans, and cooking utensils dangling above 3 wooden preparation tables in the middle of the room, and shelves are lined with bowls of platters, herbs, spices, dried goods. A dumb waiter with a manually operated rope and pulley system allows for meals to be pulled up. You can see there's a move. It's like, the thing you pull the rope and like it goes up.
I think they had in Jesse.
Exactly. Make a perception check and go ahead and make another stealth check for me. Ski Pop, go ahead.
How many minutes?
This is. Give me 1 second. Also, perception check's regular. Stealth check is also regular. It has been at this point roughly 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay. So approximately 2 minutes before the telenic speech.
It would give up.
No, because limit of 4 minutes to use it.
Okay, you got 2 minutes left. Okay, go ahead, Dylan.
All right, perception was an 8, unfortunately.
An 8, okay.
And
stealth?
Stealth is, I gotta add +4. So stealth would be a 14.
14. You see a human chef, right, cooking in this room. And you said you got an 8 for perception?
Yep.
Okay. You also see that there's an exit. There is an exit, and it is directly to the left. It is like a single door, and it leads to the left. There are also 2 doors to your right. But as you are looking around, you hear meow. As a spider kind of turn for a second, and what you see is a cat. You see a cat, and the cat is I need to properly describe this cat. It catches you off guard, and this is for multiple reasons. It seems like an older cat. The cat itself is older with grayish hair. The hair is kind of like matted up and round. You see at the ends of its fingers or end of its paws, a metal claws equipped. And you see on its back 2 wings.
What the fuck is that thing?
As you see a dangling necklace that reads Tressym. Tressym. And it meow as it looks over in your direction. What do you do?
Is there like I don't know, like a shelf or anything? Or like
there are like different types of shelves around. that have like the cooking utensils, etc.
Right.
It's perched on top of like a table.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna jump and go behind the shelf and kind of go and try to go around behind furniture and stuff to try to get to that dumbwaiter.
Make a dexterity check.
You both think you're calling the waiter dumb.
All right.
No, the dumbwaiter is like it's a pulley system. What's up, Ski Bob?
Can I talk to Lelouch real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lelouch, how's it going?
There's a cat that is trying to kill me, oh god.
Didn't make it upstairs yet.
Ski Bop laughs hysterically.
What'd you get for dexterity check?
Fucking Christ. It was an 11.
11. And this rolls an 8 plus 2, 10. So you duck behind some of the furniture as the cat notices you, perches up on all fours, and glides over to your direction. As it reaches out to grab at you with the claw, and as you duck right behind the furniture, and you hear the one cook go, Trestle, or not Trestle, fuck. It's Slobberclops is the name. I'm sorry. The species is Trestle, but Slobberclops is the name.
Slobber?
And he goes, Slobberclops, what's wrong? What's happening? What's over there? And he begins making his way over there as the one eye behind the furniture is staring right at your spider form.
I have a question. Would I be able to do speak with animals as a spider?
No, sir. You'd have to be in your humanoid form.
All right. I don't care if he understands me or not. I'm just gonna say fuck you as a spider and put up my middle my middle leg.
One of your 8 legs.
I'm just gonna keep screaming.
It begins kind of like reaching back there, like as you begin making your way to the other door. Which doors are you going to? There's 2 that are side by side, and then one on the opposite side of the room.
To go up.
You're gonna go to the dumbwaiter. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid leader.
In order to do so, you'll have to come into the open for a brief moment. So I'm gonna need you to make. So as you're coming out from under, you can see Slobberclops look over in your direction as the chef is now pulling apart the furniture to look where you were. As you start running for the dumbwaiter, I need you to make another dexterity check.
All right. This plus 4. Oh my fucking god! I got a 10.
I kid you not, a 3 plus 2, 5. So you make it to the dumbwaiter and begin crawling up as you hear metal raking on metal as the claw was just gonna reach you.
If you could hear a spider laugh.
However, you start making your way up the dumbwaiter.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. As you begin making your way up, Lelouch, you making your way up, it takes you a couple, like at this point we're reaching like the 3-minute mark for that psychic link to only 1 minute left. But you reach an area and make your way out of the dumbwaiter, and what you see is a master bedroom. You see a chamber. You see, this must be what you did is how she gets her food. But you can see the features of the room include a canopied bed with a gossamer shroud for keeping insects at bay, a freestanding wooden privacy screen, a cast iron bathtub with clawed feet, a fireplace, and a padlocked iron chest. The padlock is cast in the shape of a horned devil with a scowling visage.
Dear God.
And you do see an exitway.
John.
You see an exitway out of this room, but you also see 2 windows. You're not sure if the windows would lead to the balcony that you need.
Yeah. I don't know if are the windows cracked open.
You can certainly try and check them out.
All right.
You're like way on the floor, and they're like way up.
Yeah, I'm climbing up.
Okay.
With
You
my
begin
badges.
climbing up, and at this point, you're reaching you got about 30 seconds left. You get to the window, and the window is actually closed. You don't know if it's locked though, but you do see the shelving, the eastern side kind of tiles that lead slanted down.
So I know I'm on the eastern side now.
Correct. You would be if you can see battle map, you'd be right here.
Okay, and I need to get to that balcony that's right there.
You can either from right here would be one chance, or this balcony. So you could use the roofing that you're on. You just have to do it one at a time, or you could just try to find the balcony.
I'll try to get up on to. Is the fireplace lit?
Thank you.
The fireplace is lit.
Oh fuck. So there's doors that lead out.
Correct. And there's about 30 seconds left on your link. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tell Skip up. I am on the eastern side. I am on the second floor. I am going to get to the balcony as soon as I can.
I relay as quick as possible to everybody.
Can hear you, Silas.
I relay as quick as possible to everybody else.
Okay. There's about 15 seconds left. What are you doing?
The cat tried to kill me. I got in through the dumbwaiter. I am in Thalamara's room. I am getting out.
5, 4.
Tell my family I love them.
2,
Know your family.
1, and the psychic look ends.
Friendly reminder: it's not premarital sex if you don't get married.
Silas, Lelouch, what is your next move as a spider?
I'm going. So the windows are closed. I'm gonna run towards the doors to go underneath.
You begin making your way towards the door and making your way underneath. As you do so, you step into another room, and this is more akin to a powder room. This room contains a vanity topped with a framed oval mirror, bottles of perfume, brushes, cosmetics, needles, and spools of thread. Other furnishings in the room include folded wooden partitions adorned with birds of prey, rendered in gold leaf, a tall black wardrobe filled with corsets and fine clothing, a decorative gold rug laid out in front of 3 unlocked wooden chests. One chest is full of shoes, another contains 3 old bridal gowns, and the third contains seasonal hats. However, you do see an exit out of this room directly perpendicular to your right.
All right, I will do that.
You'll head towards the exit?
Yep.
There's 2. I'm sorry. There's one directly to your right and one in front of you.
Okay. Can I go under the? Okay, is it like an opening or is it another door?
There's 2 doors. There's one to your right and one in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna go and scurry across to the one in front of me to see if that's like a hallway that would lead to like a balcony or something.
You scurry under, and in this one, you see an oak writing desk angled to face the middle of the room. Has a matching. Make a perception check, by the way.
13.
So yeah, you see an angled writing desk to face the middle of the room. Has a matching chair behind it and 2 black candles atop it. Other furnishings include 3 bookcases and a freestanding suit of black plate armor, topped with a bucket, helm, and equipped with a long sword and shield. A wrought iron spiral case leads upward, and you can also see that there is another exit to the right. And what'd you get on your perception check?
13.
You can hear wind coming from
the right.
From the door, the doorway to your right.
Right.
It's like up and to the right.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go and get out in that one, and I want to see if this is the one that is directly across from the manor or not.
Make a perception check. Or make a stealth check.
I'm sorry, from the end. Stealth check. All right. I'm gonna. All right. I'm gonna.
Oh, that's beautiful, Silas.
Look through here. 13.
13?
Yep.
Give me 1 second. I need to. Also, anybody that's still sticking in there with us, thank you very much.
Thank you in my adventures of being a sneaky spider.
I got gum.
This is going to. You said a 13 is what you got?
Yep. For my stealth.
Give me 1 second, buddy.
That fucking cat is here.
Okay. You said you got a 14, right?
13.
13. As you're making your way towards the door, and you're in this room now. You see the map? You see the map?
Yeah.
You're now in that room, and you're making your way towards the door.
Oh, bro, do you want me to switch it?
Yes, please. You're making your way in that direction. This would be you.
Yeah. Full dash, by the way.
Full dash, but as you do so, give me 1 second. That would be you. As you're doing so, you hear some shuddering behind you. And as you turn around, the suit of armor, plated armor, you can see a red glow begin to appear from behind it, from inside of it, as you hear the plated armor beginning to shake and move around. As it makes its way in your direction. Go ahead, and I need you, or do you plan on fighting it or running? What are you doing?
Bitch, I'm running. I am not fighting this suit of animated armor as a spider, damn it.
All right, so
what the fuck am I gonna do? Bite metal? Break my teeth?
You begin. All right, so I need you to roll initiative because I need you to. It's going to be attacking you regardless.
So that's a +2 for.
You could have just crawled up the wall.
Woo! That's tough. That's a 7.
A 7. It rolled shittily, but it still rolled better.
That's horrible.
That's rough for you, buddy. I'm sorry. And then you're a spider, so Lelouch is next. Okay, so it immediately begins running towards you, and it's just an animated suit of black armor. You're 10, 15, blocking the door in this direction. And you see this beautifully beautifully made longsword and shield to its side as it reaches down and slams on top of you. It is going to make. What's the armor class?
12.
It's a 20 to hit.
Oh God.
How many hit points does a spider have?
1.
You take. Oh, it rolled a 1. So you take 5 points of damage in total.
Oh my goodness.
So you take 5 points of damage, and just like that, your form is dispersed, and you turn back into Lelouch Dubois.
On all fours.
On all fours. Lelouch, what are you doing?
All right. Well, I got to get rid of my 4 temporary hit points real quick.
There you go.
And
they came in clutch.
And
what are you doing?
And
need a fireball this time around.
You're very close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in the group chat what this creature looks like.
I'm gonna go, and I'm not gonna move out of his combat range.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go and move back, and I'm gonna take the dodge action.
So if you move back, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Well, I'm not moving back. I want to move just around him.
Okay, which way? Left,
Like
right,
towards
right?
the door.
And then you take the dodge action, so you have disadvantage on attacks.
Yep, and I'm busting out my shield.
All right, you got it, bud. Next up, he's gonna go ahead and make his attack against you again. He's gonna use multi-attack, 2 longsword attacks with disadvantage. First one is gonna be a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Second one's gonna be 8 plus 14 to hit.
Ooh, just hits.
Just hits. All right. What's up, Ski Pop?
He is fighting medieval Kool-Aid Man.
He's fighting what?
The medieval Kool-Aid Man.
Basically, evil Kool-Aid Man takes over a piece of armor. You take a total of 6 points of damage.
6 points.
Yeah, slashing damage from the second strike.
All right. Gotcha.
What do you do?
As my bonus action,
Yes.
I am going to. I'm really thinking about something. That'll make
And you see the stairwell leading up right here. Leads up to the tower, and then the doorway's behind you. And he is making noise because he's a full plate of armor moving around. You hear crack as it's moving around. What are you doing?
I'm going to. I'm going to disengage. Can I disengage as an action?
Yes, you can. Disengage as an action.
Okay, I'm going to disengage, bonus action, wild shape again.
Okay. Into
Spider.
giant or regular?
Nope, regular.
Okay. Now, which direction are you going?
I'm going underneath the door again, onto the balcony.
15, 20.
And I am going to hide.
Make a stealth check.
All right. Would it be advantage or no?
I would not. Because the fog is on the first floor. You're on the second.
Okay. I wasn't even sure if I was in eyesight of the thing being a spider.
It's now its turn. 5, 10, 15. It's going to make a strength check because the door is locked. Natural 20. Shoot through the door. And it's going to go ahead and make a perception check. What'd you get?
A 19.
19. It scans around. It doesn't see you.
All right. I'm going to wait on the side of the wall for it to like go onto the corner so that he won't even be able to like see me. And I'm just going to wait there for a minute or two.
Okay. You wait there and you hear, what the fuck was that? Go check it out. And you see one watch member begin to make his way out in this direction. He goes, what the fuck happened? And as he begins looking around, the Hound Horde doesn't seem to react maliciously to him. And he goes, what the fuck? Is this thing acting up? And they're both going to make perception checks. You got an 8. Go ahead and make a... What was your stealth check, by the way?
19.
19. You're so lucky. All right, one got a literal 18. He goes, I guess it was nothing. I wonder what the fuck spooked this thing. It was nothing. It was nothing. It doesn't seem like anything. And he begins making his way into this room, moving past the Hound Horde, looking around. The Hound Horde eventually, after losing sight of you, begins to make its way back. What are you doing?
Is there anywhere on the balcony where I can hide? Like as a human?
It's pretty bare. Also, you guys all saw that. So Skipop, Zeldris, Odin, Rhea, you guys all saw or it would be Skipop because you're at the window. You saw the Helmed Horde break out into the balcony and one guy come out. And then you saw them both go into the same room. But you haven't seen Lelouch yet.
Should we move or wait? Because he's taking a while. And that doesn't look good.
We gotta trust Lelouch.
Seems like something. Just. Can I tell it's a suit of armor, or do I see it as like a person?
Make a perception check.
What was that? 13.
15? From here, it's a little difficult. You can see the plate armor.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
You got it. You can see it's a suit. You can see a plate. You see plate armor, and that's all you can see. You can't see inside of it.
Seems like someone crashed through the door to the balcony, and we'll see when they went out there. So Lelouch may be out there as a spider, and he's getting chased by someone. So it might be good for us to head over right now.
Okay, it's good to move on. Who knows? Maybe he'll shoot at the gap closer.
Okay. And where are you guys moving to?
Guess we're just gonna move down to the.
You guys go downstairs.
If you plan on using the gap closer, your window is where the gap closer would be activated towards.
All right. You guys just want to use the gap closer?
They definitely could. No one's really going to see us on the ground.
Yeah.
The only thing we have to worry about is that person over there on the balcony.
Yeah, that's true. Here, let's just do it quick, and then hopefully we can regroup with Lelouch and we can use that powder.
Well, maybe we should use it on them right now. Maybe we should do two. One to hook onto the mansion, and one at that person.
What if it doesn't kill him though?
Well, he's going to see something heading over this direction either way, so might as well hurt him so it's easier for us to take him out later.
Yeah, they both went back inside, right? The armor and the guy.
Yep. And at this point, as you guys are talking, you guys see one individual that went in kind of come back out. He goes, he looks over in this direction. He goes, it doesn't seem like anything. Nothing's changed. I guess he just, I don't fucking know. And I don't know how this shit works. And he walks inside.
And then disappears out there.
Okay. All right, let's move. Let's just use the gap closers, and we'll use the mist once we get over there with Lelouch.
Okay. And Lelouch, what are you doing? As the door shuts behind the guard member.
All right. Fuck. I have no way of talking to any of them. I am still a spider. And I am frightened.
What are you going to do? Are you just going to stay there?
Yo, can I Charlotte's Web this bitch and write in the webs?
They wouldn't be able to see that far. That fine writing.
No, I'm saying when they land, if that's what they're doing.
Certainly try.
Nah, fuck that.
So what are you doing?
I really do not know. Because I am...
All right, so you got another 15 seconds to decide. Or I'm going to switch back to you.
I'm a fucking spider. I'm staying as a spider. I don't know what I'm doing.
What are you out of luck. All right, what are you doing, Odin?
I'm going to aim the gap closer and try to hook it on the balcony.
All right, in order to do so, you need to jump off of the building. and get some distance into the air before you could actually have it reach on both sides.
Can I like put my hands like that and throw them off?
Certainly assist. Keep up.
I was going to ask, can I? Is the person, as I can see, person still out there?
Oh no, he went back inside. And I'm going to invoke my Frost Rune to give me a +2 to strength checks.
Got it.
And I'm going to get a running start and try to jump as far as I can.
Make an athletics check as you begin running and jumping.
Gotcha. $18.
That's not bad. As you run, Zell just kind of cups his hands at the bottom. And actually, I'll give you advantage because Zeldris is helping you out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, a lot better. Zeldris, you cup your hands, and as you're about to like dive out of the window, you put your foot onto his like cup, and he helps and tosses you on top of your force. Perfect timing. As you both release at perfect times, you shoot out the window Superman style, and you're roughly, like, I say from the ground, you're about 20 to 25 feet off the ground. Mid-air, you fly about 15 to 20 feet away from the building. As you take out the gap closer, and you're reaching like the point where you're right over top the stone gate, and you're arcing. You take out the gap closer, and you click on both sides. I need you to make an attack. You can read the gap closer for the statistics.
That's it. Let me just get it quick. Make a range attack roll.
This would be against stone.
Attacks, right?
Yeah, this would be against stone. There's a specific thing for stone.
That would be plus.
You're just gonna fucking land on the
shooting at a
boss
material you can add. Oh, so it's +5. Okay, that's better. 18?
18. You guys see like Goku's pole that extends?
The power pole.
On both sides as one prong comes shooting in to the window where Zeldris is. Zeldris, you move out of the way. Your arm class is 19, right? So it just barely grazes you. And it slams into the wall in the other room, on the other side of the room. The other one and slams into the stone, pierces the stone on the opposite side. Lelouch, being a spider, you see the metal kind of shoot up. Then you have a firm grasp. As it does, the gadget itself begins to slide like a zip line. As you begin sliding onto the other side, this is gonna be dexterity to see if you can put your feet onto this railing here to get it to slow you down,
so I don't crash.
Exactly. If you don't come crashing into the wall. Yeah.
I got a 12 + 1, so 13.
13. With that, Odin comes careening in. You attempt to put your foot on it, and you catch it for just a brief moment, and it comes slamming you right against this wall here. Lelouch, you see Odin slam against that wall.
Oof.
And a decent amount of noise comes from it.
I imagine it's like dropping pots.
Basically, because you do have chainmail. And you hear, what the fuck was that? As coming out, and Odin, what do you do quickly?
I'm going to hide. I'm going to like hide in one of the corners, like in the top right corner there. I'm just going to go like duck down and get as low as possible and just get ready to grab whatever comes out.
As you start getting up, you see the same watch member. He says, "What the fuck is happening out here?" He sees Odin.
Can I try to like grab him and cover his mouth?
Because you weren't stealthy, I'm gonna say actually, the door is open, and you're not stealth. And you peer into the room, and you can see a couple other guard members. looking over in your direction. As you try to reach out and grab him, I would need everyone to roll initiative. However, that is where we're going to end off today.
Dang, the sneaky spider lelouch adventure.
The next episode, we will pick up where this madness is ending. Thank you for everyone that stuck out with us the entire time. Much appreciate you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
And I hope you have a great night. This will be posted up on the YouTube by tomorrow. So hope you guys have a great night.
Thank you, guys.
Stay safe, everyone.